with another Limbus Sunday. Yes, every single Sunday I will be playing Limbus Company until we finish all the Cantos. And today we're going to be going into Canto 3 for the first time. Yes, we're going to be doing a couple of hours today, and I will be live again this Thursday. Yes, you get one extra Limbus stream this week because as an apology for me being late to this card stream. So we will be playing more Limbus this week. So I'm excited. A lot of you said, oh, she got to Canto 3. She's about to witness absolute peak. She is about to witness the peakest of peak. This is what Limbus Company is all about. So we will find out. Again, no backseating, no spoilers, no vague posting, no alluding to what will happen next. If you do, you will be banned immediately for like a week by my mods. And you'll have to submit an unban request, okay? Absolutely no vague posting. Do not allude to anything. Not like peak incoming. Oh my god, sad, aware. Don't do any of that, okay? Just, I wanted this to be completely blind. I don't want to have any thinking suspicion of anything that's going to happen, okay? So, behave. Let me experience this. Fresh. Like a little I'm a little Limbus virgin, okay? I'm a little Limbus virgin, okay? Do not pop my Limbus cherry before I'm ready, please. Okay, let's go. Humming along. The sun is almost set, leaving the bus to be shrouded in dusk. Hang on, I think it is a bit quiet. I think we are a little bit quiet. Karen's humming a song while driving. I found myself singing along in my head to that strangely familiar tune. Is it too loud now or is it fine? I don't want to be too quiet compared to the voices. Virgilius spoke, having noticed that I was looking at the driver's seat. Slightly too loud?
하나, 온전히 음유를 느낄 수 있는 것은 정작 그들의 몫이 아니니.
They have not the privilege to fully appreciate the glee of their own music. Huh.
카론, 오늘은 기분이 좋아 보이는구나.
Karen nodded.
응. 기분 좋으면 노래를
Joy
부르는
brings
거야.
out singing. I love singing. Yippee.
그래. 하지만 너는 오히려 울적할 때 그 노래를 흥얼거렸던 것
Song when you
같은데.
felt down. Oh.
카론, 그런 기억 없어. 카론은 즐거울 때만 노래해.
Virgilius's eyes seemed to well with a subdued shade of dark. I thought that said dank. A subdued shade of dank. The kind of hue that would be picked right away if one wanted to express solitude as a color. But it only lasted for a brief moment. So I decided to dismiss it as the vivid sunset playing tricks with the light.
이제 카론이 흥얼거리는 세상은 고요한 무채색입니다.
The world Karen hums now is one that lacks sound and color.
길고 긴
She's
터널
going
속을
through a long tunnel with no
헤어나오지
exit
못하고
in
있으니.
sight. I have noticed, maybe I missed it, but like I have noticed that like he's just black and white, she's just black and white, and the only thing that has color is his eyes. It's kind of creepy. I'm sure that, just like the history of my own life that I've forgotten, Karen and Virgilius must have their own threads of cruel reminders.
이런 너무 개인적인 이야기는 그만하기로 하죠. 단테. 당신의 업무는 나와 친분을 쌓는 것이 아니라
The
저들을
work is to
관리하는
manage your crew,
것이니까.
not befriend this old guide. When I looked at his face again, that momentary hint of sadness had fleeted, replaced with a faint smile. I gave him a few nods, then turned around to check on the sinners. Our bus passengers have lifted spirits for a while now. It helped that they did what they were assembled for and secured a golden bow for the first time. All the sinners were busy talking about their exploits in J-Corp's district.
내가 그때 딱 카드 내는 걸 봤어야 했는데 진짜 명장면이었다니까.
You should have seen me show that card right there. Seriously, that was a real highlight.
저 이야기만 7번째 들으니까 슬슬 지겨워져서 그러는데
Let me
그래서-
change the subject.
이번엔 어디로 가는 거지?
이번 목적지는
It's time. We're headed to K
동지다.
Corp's nest.
아,
District
11구.
11, eh?
덕분에 평생 가보지도 못했을 곳 다 돌아다니네.
Jobs taking me to all sorts of places I never thought I'd have to visit.
그곳에도 손에 꼽히는 대단한 분이 계신다네. 아마 근처에 기념품 가게도 있을 것이야. 난 한정판 피규어 세트를 꼭 사고 싶었어.
Limited edition figurine set.
오, 거기 햄버거 맛있다고 유명한
A
프랜차이즈
restaurant
식당
chain
있지
famous for its
않았어?
hamburg steak.
요즘에는 세상 살기가 편해진 모양이군. 내가 임무를 위해 행군을 할
A
때
pinch of
입에
salt
소금만
in my
물고 가는
mouth.
것이 전부였다.
Well, that explains why you're still always up your own ass, doesn't it? Yeah, that explains a lot.
그러게 말이에요. 제가 항해할 때 목구멍에 넘길 수 있는 음식이라곤
The
철
only
맛이
food I
나는
could swallow
통조림
during my
수프가
voyage was
전부였는데
canned soup that tasted like iron. Oh god. I love eating clumps of iron. Mmm, yummy. I love filling my stomach with iron ore from Minecraft. Yum.
침 고인다. 그렇지 않아, 류슈?
Try the steak.
뭐 지역마다 다를 피의 색을 생각하니
Variances in blood
침이
color by
고이긴
region.
하군.
Oh my god, she's actually like crazy. Dude, she's actually like, she's not even psychopathic. She's like, there's something like mentally fucked up with her. Deeply disturbing.
진짜 무슨 얘기를 못 하겠어. 꼬맹이, 너는 뭐가 먹고 싶어?
What do you want to eat? God forbid Ryoshu have a hobby, and the hobby is like tasting different species of kinds of blood. Species of blood. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, she. God forbid she has a hobby, and it's literally just drinking blood. Looking for someone to share the tales with and have a sensible conversation, Rhodia naturally turned to Sinclair. However,
싱클레어?
Sinclair? Little German boy? Yeah?
어머, 얘 왜 이래?
Gosh golly! Who says that? Who says gosh golly?
하얗게 질렸군.
He's turned pale.
과호흡과 오한도
He's also
관측된다.
suffering from hyperventilation and tremors. I assume it has something to do with K-Corp. How long has he been like this?
베르길리우스님이
Ever since Master
케이사라는 언급을
Vigilius mentioned
했을
K-Corp.
때부터입니다.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
명령이 없었기
Because you did
때문입니다.
not order me to do so. Marisol! Get the stick out of your ass, bro! I swear to God, this guy has a stick up his ass. I do kind of like him, but at the same time, bro needs to remove the stick. Marisol stared at me like I was at fault for not doing the obvious. Remove the stick! Remove the stick out of the butt!
속이 갑자기 안 좋아져서요.
I just got an upset
죄송해요.
stomach. Sorry.
진짜 괜찮은 거 맞아?
Really sure you're okay? Now that I think about it, Faust, I'm noticing a trend where one of us has visceral reactions to the destinations that Vigilius reveals. Additionally, when we arrive, it turns out that the place does have a history with the person in question. Wow, that's shock horror. Does it have something to do with the reason we joined the company?
우리라고
You just refer to the
칭하시는군요.
team as we. Huh?
미묘한 변화의 차이를
It's part of my
감지하는
mission to
것도
detect the
저희
slightest of changes.
주임무라서요. 그리고
As for your question,
수감자들의 입사
well, I
이유에
can't tell you the
대해서는
reasons for
상세히
recruiting the
알려드릴 수
sinners in
없지만
detail
저희가 가야 할 행선지와 수감자
are
각각의
indeed
신변이
related to a
어느
degree.
정도 관련이 있다는 사실을
She's saying,
부정할 필요가 없겠죠.
Dante, it's for the plot, okay? It's for the goddamn plot. Will you behave? Okay, let's stop this fourth wall immersion breaking. Let's just get on with it.
기다 아니다부터 말하면 될걸. 쓸데없이 혓바닥을
plot.
길게 누리는 건 배운 놈들 특기인가?
Makes him yap on about things that can be answered with a plain yes or no.
두갈적 발화가 언제나 옳지는 않아요.
Hysterin
파우스트는
Proteron
그때그때
isn't
가장
always
효과적인
correct.
방식을 선택할
Faust simply
뿐이랍니다.
adopts the most effective mode of communication for the given situation.
뭐?
hysterectomy?
배운 사람이라서가 아니라 당신이 너무
You're
못
struggling
배운
to
사람이라.
understand Faust because you're
Faust의
too
말이 헷갈린다고 한
uneducated.
거예요.
Not that Faust is overeducated. Oh, she straight up and said your IQ is too low. You are an low IQ bum, Heathcliff. But in the most like, you are a low IQ bum. Okay, British man. Why you swing the bat? Just as Heathcliff approached Faust with his bat shaking in fury, Sinclair suddenly started throwing up on the floor. The boss finally quieted down after that. Sinclair. Alright. Awesome. Rewards earned. Next, inspection. I don't need to worry
이번에도
about that one.
치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
Shortly after the situation with Sinclair was dealt with,
그나저나 아까는 11구 뒷골목으로 간다는 걸 K사라고 잘못 말한 거지?
we had the back streets of District 11.
딴지 걸기엔 다들 들떠 보이는 분위기라 타이밍을 놓쳤는데.
난 어지간해서는 잘못 말하는 법이 없다. 맞게 들었어, 그레고르. 우리는 K사 둥지로 간다.
Am I crazy for saying that I want Virgilius to like read me a bedtime story? Even though he speaks in Korean and I wouldn't know what the fuck he's saying, I still kind of want him to like read me a bedtime story to fall asleep. Is that weird? Normal? Not too crazy? It's just the right kind of like husk, you know what I mean? He sounds like Korean Nanami, kinda. Nah, he's our dad, that's normal. Valid? No, I can see it. No, like, yeah, just like, you know, I wouldn't know what the fuck he's saying. He could be calling me like slurs. He could be calling me the worst horrible things, like of all time, and I'd be like, yeah, it's okay.
아니 근데 둥지로 들어가려면
But entering a nest.
그래, 심사가
There's
필요하지.
the immigration process. We've got to go through fucking immigration? What is this, bro? Bro, what do you mean it's immigration?
난 K사 비자 없는데. 나 빼고 다들 있는 거 아니지?
I don't have a K Corp visa. Yeah, you ain't about to tell me everyone else got one.
뭐냐? 왜 날 보냐?
방법은 간단하다.
CI.
그리고 뚫릴 때까지
And keep on
죽사를
DER.
반복하면
Bro,
돼.
huh? Like acronyms? Oh, fuck that. DER. Drive. Erotic. Reindeers. No. Dicks. Ears. Dick. That's it. Dick.
즉, 닭, 돌, 죽, 살.
Side. Okay. Coming in dicks. She's having so much fun. Okay. Whatever that eccentric abbreviation means for Ryoshu, let's have one to stop questioning it. Cap, that's not how Sangria works. Can't say what you want to say. Yeah, okay, but I'm sorry. Hey, this is just normal behavior on this stream. Captain what? Bro, this is very normal. This is very normal for a cap stream. Clearly you are not a regular here.
림버스 컴퍼니 정도의 회사라면 그냥 통과될지도
A
모를
company
텐데요.
as big as ours might get a free pass.
그리고 료슈 씨가 말한 방식으로는 엄청난 시간이 소모될 거예요.
Breaking through using the mentioned
날개가
method,
관리하는
using
둥지를
method, dear
대체
Roosh
뭐라고
suggests will take
생각하는
ages.
거예요?
How badly must you under... Okay, we don't even know what the method was. I don't even know what it meant. Oh, I see. No one's gonna take into account how much I'll suffer for that cider, huh? Sadly, none of our sinners bothered to respond to me in any capacity.
이스마엘이 말한 대로 우리는 비자를 면제받아
Without needing a
통과한다.
visa.
림버스 컴퍼니의 뒤엔
Has backing from the
꽤
shareholders of a
다양한
wide
분야의
array of
주주들이
fields.
계시거든.
아, 혹시 H사의
Oh, my
주주님도
pretty
아시나요?
boy! Oh my god, my pretty boy! Yay! Do you happen to know the shareholder of H Corp then? I think he's my second favorite. Actually, no. I think he might be my second favorite just purely based on vibes. Like, he hasn't really said much yet. But every time he appears, I feel happy. You know?
제 동생이 어렸을 때 붉은색 여권이 아니면 안 된다고
They once
고집을
personally
부려서
visited our home because
직접
my younger
저희 집에
sibling
방문해 주신
insisted
적이
upon having a red
있으시거든요.
passport as a kid.
글쎄, 나 같은 일기 길잡이는 그런 것까지 아는 위치가 아니라서 그렇게 대답할 가치가 있어 보이는 질문도
아, 너무하네요.
그보다 중요한 건 검문소까지 가는 길목이다. 검문소의 심사가
Thorough
까다롭다는
inspection
건
means that there are plenty of people
통행권을
looking
노리는
for an
자들이
easy way in, including those who
지천으로
take the
널려
pass by
있다는
force.
뜻이기도 하지.
버스 근처에 불청객의 소리가 많다.
Uh-oh. Welp. Have boss will battle. Huh? Yeah, casual personal home visit from Megacorp.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
결정. 해본. 좋아요.
주라니요.
낚시란 것은 없네.
좋아요. I love purple. Mmm. Yummy.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
운명적인 시도.
She remembers. Purple. Mmm. 좋아요.
비명을 질러.
으아! Purple res, yum. I'm just clicking buttons, guys. I'll be real. My ass is just clicking buttons today.
운명적인 죽음. 운명적인
Oh,
죽음. 미래의
shit.
과거와 같이.
They had no chance. Feed him to the bus. Feed him to the bus.
기분 좋게 도착.
Cock-a-hoop Carol's cock-a-hoop parking? The fuck does that mean? Cock! I've never heard that ever. The fuck does that mean? Karen, you freaky little wench. you freaky little thing.
자, 내리지. 심사받을 시간이다.
All right, off the bus. Time to get inspected.
아, 혹시나 해서 말하는 건데
Let me
너희가
add this just in
평소에
case you're
하던
feeling
대로.
inclined to your usual antics.
그러니까
Don't go around making a
불성스럽게
scene
사고를 치고
expecting things
다녀도 일이
to go your
수습될
way.
거라는 기대는 이곳
That will not be
검문소에서는
how it works
버리는
in
게
this
좋을
particular
거다.
place. Oh. I thought his words were pretty intimidating, but despite the worries.
K사로 방문하신 모든 분께 환영의 인사를 드립니다. 한 줄로
Oh, the
순서에
music.
맞게 입장하신 다음 안내문에 따라 적합한 위치에
Stand where the
서주십시오.
instructions indicate. Ooh. Oh, it's kind of, I mean, we're in a place that isn't like a dingy, dark dungeon. Bro, we're actually in a place that isn't just like dingy and run down. Okay, sick. The menacing and interrogative atmosphere could subdue the temper of any first-time visitors, and the sinners were no exception. I could occasionally hear Sinclair sniffling, followed by Rhodia and Gregor calming him. Bro, Rhodia and Gregor are kind of like the mom and dad of the whole group. Dude, legit, like, I love that, bro. They legit feel like the mom and dad of the whole group, like the responsible adults, almost, kind of. Rhodia maybe not so much, but like they feel like they're mom and dad. Any of my questions were met with heads shaken sideways. That's it. Sinclair's gonna be taken by ice. That's it, boys. He's gonna be taken down by like 4 ice agents immediately. Okay. Look at how nice it is to see you all stay in line and behave like a brood of chicks at an outing.
당신이
Yeah, why are you here, Virgilius? What made you follow us outside the bus this time? Noticing my flustered reaction at the unexpected company, Virgilius opened his mouth.
이곳이 둥지이기 때문입니다.
Because this is a nest, Dante. If one of you were to get into unexpected trouble here, well, Dante.
당신이 전부 책임지기는
Oh no, the responsibility will be too heavy for you to bear alone. Oh god, why is that? When Virgilius put it like that, it sounded as if he was saying you're not reliable enough to be sent without supervision. So the other places we went to, they were not nest. Does every district have a nest? Yes. So the other 2 districts we went to, we didn't go to their nests. We just went to places within the districts. But now we're actually going to like a nest of a district. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we were in the back streets, but now we're actually going to the main like nest itself. Got it. All right. Sorry. I'm sorry if that was really obvious. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. But I knew it'd be wise to keep this to myself.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가. 하지만 아직 기회가
Okay.
없구려.
Remain suspended.
그렇다면
Okay.
여전히
Go.
아무것.
So I assume, given that like K, like we're in like this district and it looks very like done up, I could assume that like K Corp then is doing pretty well for itself. Like they seem to be making something or have some kind of technology that's like affluent to like this particular district, whereas the other districts we were in were kind of like in disarray or a lot more like chaotic, probably to some kind of, you know, like issues that we're having. So like this feels like they definitely have something that a lot of people want, is what I'm guessing. They make something that a lot of people want or have. They generate a lot of money.
금방금방 빠지네요.
The line's
10분
moving
정도만
quickly. It'll be
기다리면
our
저희
turn in
차례가
about 10
오겠어요.
minutes at most.
통과 질문은 저희 13명이 다 해야 하나요?
Well,
단테
all
씨는 말을 못
13 of
알아들을
us need
텐데
to answer
어떻게
immigration
해야죠?
questions. We'll be able to understand Manager Dante, so what should we do? Ishmael seemed to have a habit of speaking quickly and being more inquisitive when she got anxious.
안 그래도 그 이야기를 하려던 참이었지.
They all do. Every district has a stupid technology called singularity. Well, yeah, like in the other district we were in, it was the wish stuff. I forgot what it's called. I want to say wishbones. What was it? The wish stuff. To be able to like collect people's wishes, which is kind of interesting. Wish power, yeah.
잘 들어. K사 직원은 이쪽 줄에 서 있는 사람들에게는
Very simple
매우
questions to
간단한
the passengers in
질문만 할
this
거다.
line.
그리고 너희들
And your
또한
answers will be similarly
매우
concise.
간단한 대담 신문소
When the border
직원이
official asks about the
어떤
nature of your
목적으로
visit,
왔냐고 Limbus
say, I'm here for
Company
business on the
업무상으로
behalf of
왔습니다.
Limbus Company. Please
업무
refer to my work
비자를
visa.
확인해 주세요.
Okay, so we don't have to lie. Okay, we're not lying. Okay, good.
라고 대답을 하면 된다. 토시 하나 빼먹지 말고
You can recite it
그대로
word for
외워.
word.
그 밖에는 내가 알아서 할 테니 그저 문제를 일으키지
You are
않은
here to cause
사람이라는
trouble.
것만 증명하면
What are the
돼.
chances that someone fucks up?
혹시나 저 말을 외우지 못하겠다면
We're bad for you.
차라리
I
입을
suggest you
다물고
keep your
있으세요.
mouth shut.
그저 갖고 계시는
You can
사원증을
present your
내밀기만
employee
해도
cards
되니까요.
instead. Keep quiet and don't cause trouble. Easiest task in the world. Yeah, but then you have people like Dawn here, and she's a bit unreliable. I was worried that Faust might rat me out, but thankfully, Virgilius was idly staring off into space, sparing me from his scathing commentary.
자, 그럼 질문이 있는 사람은 내가 정말 가치 있는 조용히 손을 들도록.
Several hands were lifted, including mine.
로지온,
업무 목적이니까 무기는 들고 들어가도 되지?
그렇다. 다음.
Next.
그럼 그에게 기기괴기한 팔이나 단테의 근사한 시계머리도
맞아요.
That should
참고로
be the case.
관리자님의
For your
머리는
reference,
무기가
our
아니라
manager's
위치로
head
분류되기
counts as a
때문에
prosthetic
관광 기자여도
rather
허용은
than a
돼요.
weapon.
비록 불사의 능력을 지니고 있더라도요.
I'm now just like Ishmael talking about our head as a weapon. I'm just imagining Dante grabbing someone like a brute by the fucking shoulders either side, one arm on the left shoulder, one hand on the right shoulder, and fucking just twang him in the fucking face with his clock head. Right, just lifting him up, pulling him up off the ground with his two hands, and twatting him in the face with his fucking clock head, bro. Yeah, ripping out one of his like hands on the clock face and like shoving it in his eye. TikTok, motherfucker! Ishmael took the role of the model student and answered in Virgilius instead. It feels like something changed about Ishmael's attitude since the casino job. I've noticed that Ishmael made some really unnerving remarks last Canto. Like she kept like she knows things that she's not talking about. Especially with Rhodia, like she knows things she's not talking about, and she seems to be quite cautious when people say certain things. Like there's something that she's not like revealing. She seems to have decided to take matters into her own hands after I betrayed her expectations of my capabilities as a leader.
정확해.
Gregor and I put our hands down at the same time.
그리고
And
류슈,
Ryoshu, put out your cigarette before
담배는
you speak.
끄고 얘기하도록.
난 손 안 들었다만.
I didn't raise my hand. But Julius was doing his best to ignore Don Quixote's arms stretched skyward. But he finally caved and gave the woman with an adamantly raised hand the chance to speak.
그래, 돈키호테.
Don,
뭐지?
저 유리벽은 어떤 용도로 있는 것이오?
for what purpose doth the barrier of glass serve? Following Don Quixote's finger, our attention was drawn to the glass wall stood in the middle of the building. On the other side of that clear dividing wall were countless people waiting in line.
저쪽은 기다린다기보다는 아예 사람들이 바닥에 앉아 있군. 줄을 선지 꽤 시간이 지난
They've
모양이야.
been there for quite some time.
무장 경호원도 많군.
Many armed guards as
이곳
well.
인원의
3
세
times
배.
as many compared to this side.
대부분 건물에 세워져 있는 유리벽은 안전을
safety
위한
reasons.
용도일.
뭐 쉽게 말하자면 뒷골목 사람들
Ah,
전용
for the back
구역이지.
streets.
둥지마다 방식은 다르지만 어쨌든 제대로 된 비자가 없이 다른 둥지로 가는 건 진. 왜 검문소 근처에서 목숨까지 걸고 우리를 습격하려고 했겠어? 비자를
wanted on
강제로
visas so they could enter
빼앗아서라도
the nest.
둥지에 가려고 했던 거지.
그리고
A problem
우리가
we are
해결해
not
줄
in
수
our power to
없는
resolve.
문제.
However, that answer didn't satisfy Don Quixote. Whether it was the fault of the gloomy yet oppressive atmosphere of the area beyond the wall, or the disturbances happening in there, I couldn't say.
관리자님, 저희 차례입니다.
Huh? Our line moved at such a quick pace, we barely had time to chat before it was our turn to answer the officials' questions.
기억하세요.
Remember, when you're asked about the purpose of your visit,
한 번만 더 말하면
remind me one more time,
심사관인지
and I'll
뭔지
show
아는 놈이라
Segria to
만단지에
you as
해주겠어.
the official. Fuck's sake, man, Ryoshu! Despite Ishmael's worries, our inspection was smooth sailing.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
State your affiliation and purpose of visit.
업무처 림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔습니다. 사원증 확인 부탁드립니다.
확인했습니다.
다음.
Next.
림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔죠. 비즈니스 때문에. 사원증 보시면 된대요.
I like Rudy a lot more now. After doing Canto 2. I wasn't so sure of her at the beginning, but I quite like her.
확인했습니다. 다음.
After our first sinner proved who we work for, it was a breeze for the rest of us. The official asked the same question in the same dry tone, took a curious glance at our faces and employee cards. Though based on their speed, it seemed more like a customary gesture rather than an actual look over. Then, let each sinner pass.
저쪽에서 무슨 문제가 생겼나 봐요.
Uh-oh. The glass wall standing between us and them was thick enough to block out sound. It was hard for us to tell what was going on through the wall. Oh, Jesus Christ. However, I could see what was happening unambiguously. Someone with cuffed hands was being dragged away by security. Oh, jeez, they got blood. And a small child was crying next to them, clearly scared and confused.
신경 쓰지 말죠. 잘은
I don't know what
모르지만
happened, but I
날개의
guess
금기를
someone
어긴
broke a taboo.
모양이에요.
그래. 가난뱅이들이
Hey,
어린 금기를 받자.
I don't know how I feel about you having your huge fucking bat in the middle of customs. Like, I'll be real, bro. I don't know how I feel about you having this massive fuck-ass bat in, like, immigration, bro. I'm just not... It just doesn't make me feel... It doesn't fill me with joy. Like...
지금 저한테 이죽되는 건가요?
뭐야? 신경 쓸 일은 아니라며.
Someone's
너무 신경
knickers are in a
쓰는데.
twist. Jesus Christ. While I was distracted by Heathcliff loudly celebrating his first successful tease on Ishmael, our usual suspect sprang forth at her least expected moment. Yet again. Dawn! Why is it always Dawn? Why the fuck is it every time?
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
약자에게 자유를 주기 위해 왔노라.
You had one job! You had one job! You were my favorite! You're now my third favorite, Don! You're fucking annoying! Okay? You silly, silly, silly sausage! You've now been moved down my rankings! Why every single time it's always you who is the problem? I've come to liberate the weak and powerless! Shut up! An emotion is expressed for the first time on the checkpoint official's face. Flabbergastation. They looked up at Don Quixote with a face screaming that it was flabbergasted.
저자들을 풀어주게.
Release them at once! Can you not see they are suffering?
소속 그룹
Please state
이유를
your
말씀해
affiliation
주세요.
and purpose of visit. The official ignored her demand and parroted the same question. All the while, Don Quixote was getting more upset by the minute. And then, in looking through the transparent wall again, I saw the desperate child mouth a scream at the man dragged away in handcuffs. Da! Oh no! Ah! Ah! Don, what are you doing?
그대가 나설 마음이 없다면
If you are unwilling to take action, then I shall myself. The fuck ass face, bro. Bro, the fuck ass face. Bro, Don, you could have killed the child. You actually could have killed the child. You know what? Leave Don behind. Leave Don behind. Fuck the child and the dad. Leave Don behind, okay? Leave her behind. Let's keep going.
코드 퍼플 금기 K1
Violation
위반
of
발생.
Taboo K185 on site. Taboo K185. I'm wondering, okay. I'm wondering if this district has something to do with taboos. Considering it's called K185 and we're in the K district, I'm wondering if it's something to do with taboos.
트롬보사이트 지원 요마.
And like
재전파,
order. Requesting
thrombocyte.
thrombocyte units? Thrombocyte? That's like thrombosis is to do with like blood clots. What the fuck? Veering away from inquiry like a broken record, the official spoke an intimidating immune response to the radio. What? Are you gonna get the T cells on us next?
안내합니다.
Attention, all personnel, code purple. Circulation hall 2. Okay. Thrombocyte and leukocyte. What the fuck is, what the immunology is this? What the fuck in the immunology is this? Hello? Blaring sirens accompanied the perplexing announcement. All the while, thick metal glass shut around us.
그냥 대갈통을 부수고 시체
She just
자루에
smashed
넣어서
her
지나갈
skull
걸
in and
그랬어.
carried her in a body sack.
그런다고 아주 달라질 건
I
없었을 것
don't know what it
같지만요.
means. What's your difference?
트롬볼루.
Thromboleuco. I believe they refer to platelets and white blood cells, respectively. Yes, that is correct, Yusang. Yes, yes, yes. Platelets, white blood cells, immune cells. Get the T, get the B cells out here too while you're at it. Also, get the fucking histamine in there as well.
저들을 의미하나 보군요.
It must be them.
Please
Fitting for
tell
K-Corp,
me.
I'd say. Looking in the direction Faust indicated, we all saw what she meant. Security forces were wearing menacing uniforms staring at us. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to... This is kind of funny. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to like immunology and stuff like that. Those of you that don't know, I did biochemistry at uni with like a focus on immunology and medicine. I wanted to be a doctor. So I get really nerdy when people start talking about like immunology. That's like probably the nerdiest thing. Recommended level 20? Okay, that's fine.
칠면조 다 식겠네.
I've gotten used to this sort of situation, but it looks pretty serious.
네, 날개의 금기를 어겼으니까요.
The taboo of the wing. Shut up about real life politics shit. What, me or chat? I don't know if you've realized this, but I feel like Limbus is a very political game. I have a feeling Limbus is a very, like, actually kind of political game. Like, you coming in here being like, can you guys shut up about politics or real life stuff? Like, go watch something else. Like, actually, go watch something else. Like, you can respectfully fuck off. Why are you even playing this game? It's not like anyone was here. Can't we just talk this through? Faust looks straight into my face. For Faust to face someone directly when she usually stares into the empty space as she speaks can only indicate one thing. I must have said something incredibly frustrating.
어떤 날개든 금기를 어겼다는 건
No matter the wing, infringement of a taboo means... It's fucking ice! A loud explosion of Don Quixote dismembered where she stood! It is ice! Fuck! God save America!
별도의 발포 경고 없이 금기자를
That
처단할 수
lethal
있다는
measures can
뜻이에요.
be taken against the violator without warning. Oh, fuck me, they killed Don! Oh, fuck, they killed Don! It looks like Border Control isn't willing to forgive us until they dismember the rest of the sinners. Oh! Armed security staff are surrounding us on all sides. You never cease to surprise me. His eyes are dying.
날이 갈수록 놀라워. 바닥 밑에
You managed to
고여있던
wring out the
조그만
last drop of
기대감마저
expectation. I have that
증발시켜버리는
for you.
말이야. 난
I'm
빠지지.
keeping out. Pin the
저
whole thing
녀석이
on her
단독
or take
범행이라고
responsibility or
다
whatever.
같이 해결하든. 알아.
아까는 관리자님만으로는 부족하니까
To handle
동행한
situations our
거라면서요.
manager can't alone.
어쩔 수
I came
없는
with you to
것에
take care of
책임을
inevitable
져준다고
problems,
했지.
not have a pissing
이따위
session in the wind.
헛짓거리에 동작.
Bro, he's so disappointed in us, bro. I feel bad. I feel bad. He's so done with us. But Julius casually pushed his way through the line of armed guards and leaned against a wall. He then crossed his arms as if to further drive home that he'll remain a spectator. What kind of games do you usually play? I play a lot of other gachas, but I play lots of RPGs, story games. Sometimes the FPS games if it's good enough. Alright, let's get rid of these bums, shall we? Let's get rid of these bums. Oops, actually.
예측할 수 없게.
I'm gonna gather that's gonna be a common theme with Dawn. Yeah, it's gonna be a common theme. That she's just gonna be like a little bit silly, a little bit too often, you know? Struggling? Oh, everyone's struggling. What does that mean? What does it mean, struggling? Oh, I see. Oh, it's not like a guarantee. Okay. Oh, yikes. Okay.
예측할 수 없게.
He's covered in blood. Whoa! Are we covered in blood, ladies and gentlemen?
그대는 어디까지 각오했을지.
Damn! Whoa! Whoa!
미래를 과거와 같이.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Okay. Bro's on 17 HP. Yeah, Bro's on 17 HP. Do I counter? Do I do that? Okay. Okay. We probably should have leveled up. Dodge is useless here. We'll win this. Okay, it's fine. You know what? We'll be fine. You know what? I believe, chat!
그대는 어디까지 각오했을지.
Oh shit me, bro. Oh shit me. We'll be fine. We're fine.
예측할 수 없게.
Sinclair explodes? Yo!
여기 심장이 찌릿했기에.
Get him!
운명적인 죽음.
밥의 교환.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, we're chilling. Really just gonna watch from there. He won't sway me with that look. How do we get out of this now? Like, I kind of feel like killing these people. More are just gonna come. Like, what does this solve? This solves nothing right now. Nothing more than a guide that none pay heed to. It would be impertinent of me to brandish my weapon.
마지막으로 오지랖을 부려보자면
We didn't kill them?
K사의 특이점은 HP
okay.
탄으로 웬만한 상처
Medal one final time. K-Corp's singularity takes the form of healing bullets that restored most wounds in the blink of an eye. Oh! Okay, that explains all the immunology talk.
어쩌면
I suppose it could be
관리자님의
compared
그
to that ability
능력과도
of yours.
유사하겠군요.
Hey, wait. Completely ignoring my feeble plea, not that they could hear it. K-Corp's security guards closed in on us. Okay.
이제 다음 시련만 넘어서면 본인 또한
Most
감히
valued
나를
employee.
가족이 될 수 있겠군.
Yippee.
그렇게
you, John.
된다면 본인은 더 이상 죽을 일도 외로울 일도 없을 테지.
Level your IDs. Should I level them? Okay, level. Ah. Around 20 is alright. The blue ones? The blue ones? These ones? Do we just level all of them? Okay. We're gonna go bit by bit. Okay, go.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
All right.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
필연적.
Whoa! What the fuck? Death! Death to all of them.
비켜주시면 안 돼요?
주라니야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Neutral. I never know.
예측할 수 없게.
Get coffin, bitch!
그대 흔들려.
유쾌하게.
정해진 운명이란
God, what is this stupid fucking theme in Canto 3? Hi, Jenna. I listen, man. Listen, we'd it is what it is. The gods foretold it, so it shall. Okay.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Brody's clever skill is stronger? Oh, really? I think I'm at the point where we have to figure out what everything actually does.
좋구려.
결정. 해본. 초월. 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
Okay. How's everyone's fine? Okay. Last time we were actually struggling for HP and now we're fine. Does 3 levels actually make that much difference? Does it actually do that much? Okay, what's happening with Sinclair here? Every 3 levels is 1 clash power? Level difference matters? Like that much? Okay, I see. Read his status. How do I see?
부르셨어요? 혹시 재배치를 통해 주문한 부르셨어요? 혹시 재배치를 통해 주문한 물품이라도
Passives. Passives? Yeah. So what makes him after treating using strategic if you don't rejoice battle have the career turns like that? No. Is Is it just this? It's just the courier trunk status? Stack does not expire upon retreat. It is stored in stack. At 10 per stack, raise min and max speed rise by 1. Gain 1 clash power up and 1 blunt damage up. After using strategic R&R mode. Give this unit slots to a substitute unit and move to the rearmost place in the backup in its deployment order. If the unit rejoins the battle, halve the value. Oh, so like, you have to retreat him. Courier trick status beneath him. So at 1 more, he gains 1 clash power up. At 30 plus stack. On skill use, take stack 3% HP damage and stack SP damage. So at 30 stacks, he sacrifices his own HP. But by having more stacks, you become more powerful. So it's like you have to weigh up if it's worth it or not. Okay, I see. I see.
부르셨어요? 혹시 제비아치를
And
통해
it's his
주문한
orange skill.
물품이라도
Okay, I get it. Well, you could all die.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
He's like the glass cannon character. I see.
운명적인
무쳐 잠들어.
I see.
이제 다음 시련만 넘어서면 본인 또한 감히 나리의 가족이 될 수 있겠군.
Okay.
칠면조 다 식겠네.
Long story short, level up your IDs. There's more? Okay. Hello.
예측할 수 없게.
Once you stop winning flashes, just level up now. No less stats required.
주라디야. 죽도록 달릴
Counter
시간이다.
Heathcliff? I just always use his counter at the start of every turn. Is that right? Or is that not good? I'm retarded.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Backseating? It's okay. I'm asking questions. It's fine. Yeah, I'm asking questions.
알록달록하게 찢어줄게.
None of this matters. It really doesn't, does it? It really doesn't. Actually, why does this turn red? Beheading. If target has 6 plus sinking, clash power plus 1, 3 plus sinking, count, coin power plus 1. When hit by attack, take fixed SP damage by the effect's potency. Okay, so I see. So they all need sinking. So he does more damage the more sinking there is. Okay. I see. Sinking equals less SP, less heads for opponents. So like, how do I know who? How do I know? Okay, so his green gives sinking. At poison self plus sinking on target. Yo, Zephyr, thank you for the super chat. Been following your Limb journey since you got into Millie Peak. Glad you went past the Limb billion viewers for the month. Also, are you pulling the sharding for middle big bro Heath? I'm gonna be pulling next week. Yeah, I'm gonna pull for him next week. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay. So does all of his skills apply syncing?
기다려주시게. 마법의 삐삐님이 전해주는 지령을
Okay, so all their skills apply syncing. Okay. Who's another syncing ID? Like, how many do you actually kind of want in a team? Like, what's the feeling on that? Full team? All of them? All right, that makes sense. Whoa. Five's the minimum? They heal! Oh, they got the healing bullets. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's at minus 18. I feel like I have to do something about that, no? I feel like I gotta do something about that. No? Because of Dullahan? Nah? Okay, well, we'll just keep going then. I don't need to use anyone's ego. It's fine. We'll just keep... I'll just keep hitting them. Girl. Oh, he's okay. When on horse, what's low SP? Okay. No Furioso for you guys. It's not happening. K-Corp Singularity, HP bullets. Any would-be fatal injuries we managed to inflict were healed away with a single shot of those regenerative rounds. It was only a matter of time before the thread by which Heathcliff's patience was hung snapped. Oh. Do you know what? Heathcliff, he goes full Britain, whips out the fucking machete instead of the bat. That's it. The good old Britain special. Yeah, the machete.
말했잖아요. 날개와 엮이는 건 무의미하다.
Entering into conflict with a wing is exercise of futility.
이렇게 실시간으로 허무해지는 전투일 줄은 몰랐지.
잘라내면 잘라내는 대로 살점이 차오른다.
Ooh.
전투를 제대로 지속하기 어렵다.
Machete in one hand, chip buddy in the other. Oh, it could be rubbish like this. Ryoshu made the most pained expression I've seen from her, begrudgingly swinging her sheath around. Cuts and slashes will mend before even a drop of blood can be spilled from them. There couldn't be a worse battle for Ryoshu to fight. Is there anything we can do?
HP. 헬라포이시스 기술은 손실된 신체의 세포를 끊임없이 보충하는 기술이에요.
Bioengineered technology that allows for the continuous repair of damaged or lost cells.
한번 투약받아도
One dose
오래
already
지속되는데
lasts considerably long, so
금지 안에서
imagine what
보급을
that
받는
means for
자들은
those in the nest who receive constant supplies. Okay, counterpoint. Okay, theoretically, if it makes their cells regenerate that quickly, the chances of one of them ending up with like cancer increases. So the more they die and regenerate, the more likelihood they are to get cancer later. So, technically, you know, is it really a win in the end?
전투로는 이길 방법이 없다고 할 수도 있겠네요.
You can't reasonably defeat them in combat. Even Faust was shaking her head in despondency, but then...
혼란 속에 비로소 이 몸이 등장하였으니.
Who? A peal of overwhelmingly energetic laughter rang through the air. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가?
It's John Cena!
하지만
Siegfried! Oh, that's very German.
그렇다면 여전히 난
Oh, that's very German.
아무것도 인가.
Oh! A figure approached us with a terrifying force reminiscent of a frenzied beast.
뭐야? 뭐가 달려오고 있는 거야?
앞으로 3초.
3
관리자님.
seconds, manager. Your
판단을.
judgment? I don't know. I'm not sure what it... Vigilius was the only one who showed up, no surprise. To be more clear, he was more displeased than unsurprised at this apparently expected arrival.
역시 오시는군.
K-Corp superstar. He's from an idol group. A jovial looking man appeared amidst the chaos with an obnoxious laugh.
모두 안녕하신가?
What the
목격자는 얼마든지
fuck
올려도
is that?
되지만 사진 촬영부터는 K사의 공식 허가가 필요하네.
Who the fuck? Bro, how many birds did he kill for this fucking outfit? Did he just murder a bunch of crows for this? Who the fuck do you think you are? What the fuck? He kind of does look like All Might. It kind of does look like a weird version of All Might. That's like with like mechanical arms and shit. Yeah, but really, he killed one massive crow. Greetings, one and all. You are free to share stories of the heroic feats you are to witness here, but photographs and more will require permission from K-Corp.
다만 30분 후에는
Alas, I must
잡지
attend a
인터뷰가
magazine
있어서
interview in
길게는
half an
시간을
hour,
내주지
so I
못해.
cannot overlinger.
섭섭해도 이해해주게.
I pray you understand.
왜 안 오나 했지.
I was wondering when you'd come.
날개 월급쟁이가
How'd you become a wagey
되어버렸다지.
serving a wing, Siegfried?
그 비아냥거리는 말 본세는 여전하시군 그래. 코드 퍼플이 발동해서 불이 나게 달려왔더니만 그대의 친구들이었나 보군.
I rushed here at once in response to Code Purple. Methinks your friends were the perpetrators. I already have like a sneaking suspicion why he has augments. Cause you know like in normal like everyday like life, if you get sometimes like if you get like transplants of stuff in your body ends up like attacking them a lot of the time. Like you get like rejection of parts, right? You get rejection of parts. Your body doesn't like other stuff that isn't it inside of itself. I'm wondering he has so many augments because if they have like HP stuff that like constantly fixes your body, you can kind of augment it at will and you'll never get like rejection of parts. And that's kind of how you could have like cyber people or something. That's kind of like interesting.
친구 아니야. 이 소동 속에
Not
나는
exactly friends. I hope you
무관하다는
understand
걸
that I have
알아주면
nothing to do with the
좋겠군.
commotion.
그럼
In that case,
그래. 화끈한 정신
I'm
기술을
counting on you to give them
부탁하지.
a spicy lesson. Cyberpsychosis, that's kind of what happens in like Cyberpunk Edge Runners, but like that's slightly different. But like in actual real life, if you get like transplants of stuff, your body tends to like reject them a lot of the time, which is why you have to have like suitable donors for stuff.
무슨 이야기를 둘이서만 불길하게 속닥거려?
동감. 어디서 굴러온 놈이지?
보아하니 꽤 구석진 골목에서 온 분들도 있나 보군. 좋아. 그렇다면 이번만큼은
I
특별히
grant you the
사진
privilege
서비스도
of
제공해주겠어.
photography. I grant you the...
우리를 아주 길거리 추종자처럼 대하고 있군.
He's so delusional. I want to be this delusional. Oh my god, you're back! Oh, fuck me. Don Quixote, what's wrong? We're in a hurry, so get this done within 1 minute if possible. And keep that clockhead out of this.
의체인가? 그렇다면 50초로 하지.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Whoa! Both a skilled fighter and talented performer, I could only watch in awe as he proved himself to be nothing short of a hero. Jesus Christ! Rose turned this into an actual video.
자, 여기를 한번 봐주게. 우리 팬들이 매우 좋아해 줄
Sure,
거야.
fans would love it. This blighter is too damn strong. World star!
방금 뭐란 거지? 깜찍하군 그래.
One after another, he made short work of the sinners. Virgilius watched the carnage with a pleased expression. He streams on Kick. Did you think? About time they learned what happens if they kick up a ruckus in the nest, thinking they can get away with it. I used to be something of a bigwig. Oh shit, for real? I was? I just couldn't picture it. Right now, I'm just a powerless leader who fumbles in any emergency, constantly being chewed up, spat out, and ignored in the trash by my sinners. All right, Dante, you gotta hire like 100 different people to clip this moment and put it on every single Discord ever, 1,000 YouTube shorts, Twitter, everywhere. Okay, you gotta hire a bunch of people to spread the word. Okay, that's how we get back to our status. And then make sure to like get like hammers and smash your bones in your face, and then inject 17-year-olds with face filler. That's how you become popular these days. So if you want to get famous again, that's how you do it. They've even started treating me as the team's field medic. To think that this miserable manager used to be the respected leader of many sometime in the past. Chill cap. That's a reference to like clavicular at the moment. Yeah, he's being like done for like injecting like a 17-year-old with like face fillers. Just kind of crazy. Peptides, Dante. I felt a genuine desire to ask Faust for another way to recover my memories. It's not wholly excuse of the faults of performance of the manager. I'm certain you understand what I mean. I thought of the staff at K-Corp checkpoint. They showed no pity for the family they were about to tear apart, treating it as nothing more than part of due procedure. Although Don Quixote got us into trouble when she sprang forth to rectify injustice, I just know it would have haunted my sleep for days if we turned a blind eye. And seeing Heathcliff tighten the grip on his weapon to veins as he witnessed a disturbance, if not Don Quixote, I feel at least one of us would have intervened. Truth be told, I didn't do everything in my power to keep Don Quixote down. Virgilius isn't necessarily wrong when he says the blame rests on me for causing this. Taking back my head might not be for the best after all, Virgilius. To put a microphone next time? I'll take it that you've gotten my point. So you know the people that made me? Huh?
오늘도 세계를 정의롭게 수호한 시간이었다.
Another day, another heroic tale of justice written. Is this like Dark Don Quixote from another life? But gender swapped? What do you mean justice? The curtains have closed. Time to rewind. Okay. Okay. Effie, Saude. Oh, Effie and Saude are back? After 12 worlds of agony, the sinners were all back in one piece. The massacre must have been humbling because it feels rather strange seeing them this quiet.
어떻게 지내고 있었는가 붉은 시선.
How's life been, Red Gaze?
힘들었는데.
We've rarely had a
동네에서
chance to
우수한
meet in
해결사들의
recent
모임에도 안
times.
나오고.
Haven't shown up to the League of Excellent Nest-Dwelling Fixers lately either.
내가 초대장을 무려 수십 장이나 보냈는데 받지 못한 것인가?
Oh, so they're very well acquainted.
주소 바꿨어.
Change the
그리고
address.
당신처럼 충실하게
Toss
머리
brass
따위
boots like
흔들고
you're
있을
doing.
일도.
I don't know what happened between these two, but Virgilius is a bit hostile here, right?
첫 보기에도 둘의 성향이 다르다고 느끼지 않나요?
It's rather clear. In what ways?
간단히 말하자면 지크프리트 씨는 해결사 중에서도
Oh.
날개 친화적인 쪽에 가까웠죠. 반면에
On the other
베르딜리우스
hand,
씨는
our guide Virgilius saw
해결사만의
independence of the
독립성을
fixer.
추구했어요. 영향력이 강한
He
어느 한
believed that a
곳에
fixer
해결사가
loses sight of their
종속되는
core
순간
principles the moment they become
해결사가
subordinates
지켜야 할
to an
최소한의
influential
가치마저도
entity.
사라진다고 생각했거든요.
Power to the people!
힘 있는 자들 한정에선 누구보다 엄격한 잣대를 들이미는 사람이니까요.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck power. Yeah. Power to the people. While speaking with Faust, I saw Don Quixote quake and approach Siegfried with shaky hands. She must have been honored to see him, even after being mincemeat by his hands mere moments ago. Oh my god.
그대 피규어도 모아놓았어. 한정판은 아니지만 나도 그대처럼 엄청난 해결사가
Oh my god, oh my god, Don's fangirling.
해결사 꿈나무군. 시간이 얼마 없지만 사인은 해줄 수 있지.
More than enough for an autograph.
그게 정말이요? 그럼 사인은 여기에.
Please.
숨 좀 쉬어 돈키호테.
안내합니다. 상황 종료. 코드 퍼플.
Code
상황
purple.
종료. 코드 퍼플. 올
일은 성공적으로
That's a job
끝마쳤다.
well done.
그럼 또 어디선가에서 보도록 하지.
He does a silly laugh while running into the fucking sunset. Leaping with tremendous force, Siegfried vanished into the air. Although there was a small delay, we did get the travel permit in the end. Wait, they just let us in? Virgilius returned to the bus in the meantime. Or perhaps he only got off knowing that we'd run into that Siegfried. Bro, that's it! He looked rather upset as he walked away, but no one else seemed to care about that much. Clueless to the surrounding frigidness, Don Quixote was happy as a calm caressing the sheet of a paper autographed by Siegfried.
꿈을 꾸고 있는 것은 아닌지 모르겠어.
Manager Esquire, will you pinch my cheek just once? Just as I was about to give the blissful Don Quixote a word while we walked out of the border checkpoint, an armored vehicle stopped before us. Uh-oh.
새로운 적인가? 둥제 검문소 앞에서 간도 크군.
이 차는
This vehicle is from LCC,
청소부서
the
소속이군요.
clearance department. Following Faust's plain reply, the vehicle doors opened.
나 참 왜 이렇게 오래 걸린 거야? 이
They're
근처를
back!
세 바퀴나 뱅뱅
We had to
돌았잖아.
cycle 3 laps waiting for it to be over. A couple of familiar faces appeared out of the car. Effie and Saude. Even though their outfits had changed, their faces were greased with just as much confidence and poise. I like that they're bringing characters back. Yeah, I like that they're bringing characters back into it.
비포 팀에서도 온 건가? 분위기가 좀 달라졌군 그래.
Something about you looks different, I've got to say.
그건 카지노 잠입을 위한
That was a disguise we had in
위장법이었답니다.
order to infiltrate the casino. It
결과적으로는
was
쓸모가
ultimately
없긴
useless though.
했지만 말이에요.
그 심부를 찌르는 말투는 여전하구만.
My chest ached a little at the thought of harmonious cacophony that was our last operation.
소드, 저 시계 시침 바르르 떨리는 거 보여? 저러다가 울기라도 하겠어.
This guy's a piece of shit. I don't know why. He always rubs me the wrong way.
장난이랍니다.
I was just being playful.
실력으로는 아직 발전해야 할 부분이 한참 남아 있었지만 그래도 LCB 부서만의 색깔이 있다는 걸 인정하기로 했거든요.
In spite of the rough path we took, it sounds like we did leave a positive impression on the two. That's good because they were not very happy with us at the beginning.
비포 팀들은 먼저 작전 현장에
Before team was supposed to
도착했는 줄
be on the site
알았는데요.
at this hour.
다른 대원들은 이미 도착해 있을 거야. 너희들이 알면 유용할 추가 정보가 있어서
Oh, okay.
잠시나마.
어떻든 간에 우리가 신경이 쓰였다는 거네. 맞지?
너희들도 우리의 매력에 헤어나오지 못했던 거 아니야?
Do you want our autograph instead?
왜 그런 거 있잖아. 귀신같이 맛없는
The
재료들만
sort of food that's
모아놓아서
cooked from ghastly
요리했는데
ingredients.
묘하게 맛이 있는 거?
맞아.
Had a lot of that on the
전장에 그런 게
battlefield.
많았지.
Miserable to swallow, but somehow
분명 먹을
memorable.
당시에는 비참했는데
두 분 다 어떤 음식을 드셔왔던 거죠?
저 그런데 전달받을 정보란 어떤 것인가요?
Listen, the best guy asking the best questions. Get to the fucking point.
이번 목표 지점 말이야. 우리 말고 다른
Another
집단이
faction
점령해
has
있는
occupied the
상태인 것
place
같아.
already.
그래서 우리 쪽에서도 평소보다 많은 인원을 투입하고 있지.
More manpower than usual as a result.
그래봤자 또 어디서 모여드는 쇠파리 같은 놈들이겠지.
As Otis pointed out, we weren't new to the encounters against groups of foes drawn near the Golden Boughs. For our first mission, straggling soldiers from G Corp took shelter in the abandoned facility, and on our second, a variety of gangs inhabited the casino.
안타깝지만 이번 상대들은 예전 같은 부스러기는 아닌 모양이야.
I'm also kind of curious because, like, the last place we were at, Jacob or whatever, with the last district, the Golden Bough was in the big casino, but the casino was in the back streets, right? I'm wondering why, like, who determines where the Golden Boughs are located? Because I would feel like a Golden Bough in the back streets is like easier to get than one in like an actual nest or something, right? So like I'm wondering like who is the ones that are responsible for placing them in the first place, and like why some seem like, because it doesn't make sense to me to place it like if you care about, okay, one, if you're someone that cares about the Golden Boughs, like why do they exist? Who places them? And if you are, why would you put them in the back streets? Why do you defend them like you do? Like, I have a lot of questions about it. Like I have a lot of like questions of why and how. Because it seems like something you'd want to protect. So it kind of feels like someone wants them to be collected. That's like what I'm feeling. I feel like they want to be collected. But again, I'm just like speaking my mind. Don't answer me. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm not reading chat. I'm actually not looking at chat right now because I know some of you are gonna spoil shit. If you do, you get shot. But I'm not reading chat.
우리와 목적지가 같더라고.
We took a peek at the immigration inspection records and found that N Corp dispatched a legion of employees a few weeks ago. Same destination as ours too. N Corp. Okay, where the fuck is N Corp from?
N사에서요?
From N Corp.
공식적으로 드러난 행보는 아니지만 K사
Though this
쪽에서도
wasn't
심사
an
통과를
officially
해준 걸로
disclosed
봐선
activity, seeing that K
모종의
Corp has
거래가
let them
있었을
pass
수도
means they
있지.
might have made a deal under the table.
즉,
Is
N사에서
previous
미리
games not a
파견이 와
spoiler
있는
for
게
you?
사실이라면 가는 길이 순탄하지만은 않을
Canto
거라는
want spoilers?
소리랍니다.
Okay, did I just forget? Did I just forget? If it's in the first Canto, you can remind me. Because I understand it's from like the corporations. Like I get that. I understand it's from the full-on corporations, but I'm like, in old Alcohol facilities. But like, my question is not really like, but my question is like why they were kind of left there, or like, it feels like they want to be collected. People just built shit on top of those. Okay. So either those people don't understand like its worth, or they didn't realize that it would be a thing that it exists. Right? That's my thing. Like why If it's so important, why are they not being collected? Why did people build stuff on top of them rather than deal with them? Like, that's more my questions, but again, don't answer me. If it's true that N Corp has set off an advanced journey, it won't be a smooth one.
그렇군. 이거 자칫하다 여러 날개를 척 찌는 건 아닌지 몰라.
장기적으로 봤을 때
In the long term,
날개 간의
conflicts with
충돌은
wings would be an
불가피한
unavoidable
수순일
step in the
거예요.
process.
하지만 N사에서
Judging from the fact that
공식적인
N
파견을
Corp hasn't
공표한 게
made
아닌
this
걸
motion
봐서는
officially known, it could
단순히
end as a
이익
simple
집단 간의
conflict of
충돌로
interest.
마무리될 수도 있고요. 어쩌면 그들이 진정으로 원하는 건
So the golden vow they're
황금가지가
after.
아니라는 가능성도 배제할 순 없어.
어찌 됐든 여기저기에 써먹기 편한 게 우리라는 건 부정되지 않은 것 같지만.
아 맞아. K사 입국관리소에서 소동을 일으킨 멍청이들이 있다고 했는데.
Nope.
소문이라는 건
Rumor
참
travels
빠르게
with such
퍼지는 건
haste.
마치 로신한테 갔어.
Astrid Rocinante, who? Hung her head, possibly in embarrassment. Perhaps she's finally starting to learn that her reckless actions have repercussions. That's or I'm mistaken, and she's glad that more people know of what she's done.
아깝지 뭐예요. 그런 광경은 자주 볼 수 있지도 않았을 텐데.
That's not the kind of spectacle you see every day.
목숨이 여러 개 있는 게
Who in
아닌
their right
이상
mind would
누가
mess with a
감히
wing at a border checkpoint
입국관리소에서부터
unless they
소란을.
had lives to spare? Oh, you know. You didn't have to read Don Quixote in school? Nope. Guys, I'm British. Guys, I'm British. In school, we read Of Mice and Men, and we read, I can't remember what the other book was, but it wasn't that interesting. Those are the only books that we read. Okay. And the books that I read, I actually read quite a bit. I'm actually a pretty well-read person, but I tend to read like non-fiction stuff of like... Bro, the last book that I read is about the Silk Roads, and it tells you about history of the world through the development of the Silk Roads. Listen, and before that, I read a book called Infinitesimals, which talks about how mathematics changed because of the Jesuits and their belief in God hindering mathematics. Okay, like I that's the kind of shit that I read. Okay, so don't. So boring stuff? No, interesting stuff.
설마.
I also like science fiction. Like the Lost Science. Funnily enough, I read the 3-Body Problem like a year or two ago. That series, really good.
자, 시간도 얼마 없고 하니 빨리 이동하죠.
We don't have much time. We should get going.
이런 베르길리우스님은 이번에도 안 계시나 보네.
Is nowhere to be seen again.
그 양반.
He went back to the
먼저
bus.
버스로 돌아갔어.
아쉽네요. 이번에야말로 얼굴 한번 비추고 싶었는데.
다음에는 꼭 인사를 하고
We'll leave
말겠어.
an impression on him next time.
너희
Mark my
대신
words.
우리를
I
합류시킬
plan to ask
생각은
him if we could
없냐고도
join the
물어볼
team in your stead.
계획이거든.
People bad at math, but a person who likes math reads cool stuff related to it. Wow, that sounds super boring. Like, man, let me like stuff. I like nerd shit. Yeah, I read a lot of like nonfiction. What? That's the reason you wanted to meet him? You just want to make an impression?
마냥 농담은 아니랍니다. 이따가 현장에서 다시 봐요.
너희가 무사히 도착할 수 있다면 말이야.
Okay. Maybe. The deal they struck. I'm enjoying it. Do you know what I like? I like that we're having a good setup. We're having a pretty strong setup. I like it. But it's interesting. A pouty Karen and the cold stare of Virgilius awaited us on the bus. The air was heavy with a sense of oppression, leaving little room for light-hearted jokes.
늦었어. 카론 100까지 샜는데도 너희 안
100 that you
왔어.
still didn't come? No!
Caron.
She seemed to have few more words ready to be flung in the icy tone, but Virgilius put a hand on her shoulder and gave her a glance.
베르, 카론은 지금을 기억할 것입니다.
What is this? It is a fucking what's it called? Like a Tails. What's it called? Tails game. What's the studio called? Telltale game. That's it.
미안해. 다음에 사탕 사줄 테니까.
I'll buy you something sweet later. Aww. Bro, Telltale's The Walking Dead. That shit made me fucking cry my eyes out, bro. Holy fuck. What a good game. Karen sat in the driver's seat without further complaint, and Virgilia slowly turned to us. If there was one thing that the sinners and I were good at, it'd be sensing imminent danger and making way. Dispersing from the group, we scuttled away into our seats, leaving only Don Quixote anxiously standing in the aisle of the bus.
변명을 듣겠다.
Let's hear your excuse.
본인은 핍박받고 있는 약자를 그냥 지나칠 수 없어.
Me and Don Quixote would not get along. I would be so real. My position would be, it's not our problem. Leave it alone. Keep going. I would not. We would not get along.
아니, 틀렸지.
Oh shit. My vision couldn't follow what happened in that instant. I have nothing to blink, so it shouldn't have been possible for me to miss a moment, and yet. Oh my god. When I caught up with the situation. What the fuck? Daddy? Sorry. The first thing that came into sight was Don Quixote brought to the ground, shoulder trampled into Virgilius' shoe. Oh, no, she's fucked.
나는 변명을 하라고 했지.
I asked for an excuse,
네 사상을
not a
변호하라고 하지
justification for your views.
처음이 아니지, 돈키호테. 벌써 3번이나 비슷한 일이 있었다. 네 정신 나간 짓 때문에 3번이나 일이 어그러질 뻔했다고.
For your deranged behavior. Ain't a man to speak to me like this. Wait, sorry. Hang on. Wait. Keep going.
어떻게 생각하지? 말해봐라.
본인을 위해 동료에게 폐를 끼치기는
Sorry.
했다만.
While my own actions did inconvenience my colleagues. Oh my god! Don Quixote's pained groan grew louder, but no one stepped in. Of course, she was being punished for her own actions. But more than anything, it was evident that disrupting this wasn't going to make the situation better.
생각을 물었다고 왜 말을 알아듣지 못하지?
Oh my god.
말하고 있지 않았어.
I was speaking only to be interrupted.
너는 여기서 미안하다는 말을 했어야 해, 돈키호테.
Oh god, he's kind of based. You still want him to do this to you? I plead the fifth.
덧붙일 거라면 앞으로 어떻게 할 것인지 계획을 말했어야 했고.
Yo, Moses! God, I wish that was me. Yeah, I appreciate the super chat, brother. I'd let him do this for me. The only correct answer, Brat Tamer. Listen, guys, I can't say that. That's too crazy.
아까부터 답을 정해놓고 말하고 있지 않소?
Start demanding a specific answer out of me. The only correct answer? I'm the fifth. Please answer the question. No.
모르나? 회사는 대부분 정해진 답을 갖고 있다. 그 답을 맞출 수 있는 길을 물을 뿐이지.
Oh shit. Oh god. Kind of based?
회사가 너 따위에게 의견을 묻고 있다고 생각하면 착각이다.
Sorely mistaken if you believe the company is sincerely curious about your input.
회사가 그렇다면 본인은
Oh God!
지치는군.
Hello? Hello? Voice? Go. Virgilius kicked Don Quixote, tossing her to the floor. Oh, fuck! Then gripping her full by the collar.
입사할 때를 기억하고 있겠지. 그날의 거래를 잊지 않았으면 좋겠습니다.
I hope you haven't forgotten the deal we struck that day. Oh, shit. Damn! Virgilius' eyes glistened with a much brighter hue of red than usual. I'm not taking a screenshot. You've already pointed me to the direction of getting the high quality artworks. I'm not taking the screenshots anymore. Staring directly onto them, Don Quixote soon gave back a nod without another word.
여기까지. 원래 위치로 돌아가도록.
Damn, okay, I like Virgilius more than that. Is that bad? I feel like maybe that should have made me not like him a bit or been a bit more aware of him, but instead I feel the opposite. And I'm like, wait, he's kind of based low-key. Wait, he daddied up on her. Kind of like, yes. Don Quixote's fucking annoying. W. Now we all like him more. Okay, good. I like him more now. Don did need that. See? That's Virgilius is the goat. That's how you put someone in their place. Okay? You yap too close to the sun, you get put in your place. That's how it should be. Watching someone who usually exuded the pride and confidence quickly shift to such a discouraged, crestfallen state didn't exactly make for a pleasant sight. Though a deal that got Don Quixote to go silent simply by bringing it up, it makes me wonder what it was about.
다른 놈들도 마찬가지다. 회사는 자아 실현의 공간이나 사상을 설파하는 장소가 아니다. 취업 규칙을 위반하면서도 돌발 행동을 하겠다면 자신이 치를 대가를 한 번쯤 더 생각하고 행동에 옮기도록 죽는 게 낫다고 생각하겠지만 죽지 못할 거고 프리랜서가 되고 싶겠지만
아무래도 저 양반 아이고 뭐더라? 저 자크 프리더 씨한테 도움을 받은 게
지크 프리트님이요.
Oh my god, shut up.
본격적으로 작전 시작도 안 했는데 잔소리나 들었잖아. 그러니까 눈치 좀 보면서 행동했어야.
에휴, 언젠가 한 번은 이럴 날이 올 줄 알았어요.
둘 다 왜 나를 야리냐? 죽고 싶냐?
Looking to get stoned.
알았어, 알았다고.
Okay, I appreciated the daddying up scene. That was necessary for the plot, guys, in character development. That was necessary. Definitely, that wasn't fan service for me. No, that was important to the plot and character development. 100%. 22. We're fine.
칠면조 다 식겠네.
No, I know it actually was. I know it is, but I'm just being facetious. Looking out the windows evoked a strange feeling in the passengers.
저 인간들은 얼굴에 근심 하나 없어 보이네.
This is way different from the roads we've been through, though.
아하. 그러고 보니 관리자 양반은 둥지 한복판을 지나오는 건 처음이겠어.
둥지랑 뒷골목은 수준 차이가 심하죠. 또 둥지마다 저마다의 고유 문화와 역사가 다르고요.
전원 집중. 이번에 갈 목적지는 K사의 칼프 마을이다.
칼로.
그곳 어딘가에 로보토미 집으로 연결되어 있는 통로가 있다는 정보다.
Please don't throw up again. As soon as the name Kalu was mentioned, Sinclair lapsed into fear once again and started trembling, as if something were coming after him.
하지만 너희들이 전해준 정보대로 제3의 세력들이 이미 그 지부를 점령 중인 상황이다.
A third party has
그래서
occupied the area surrounding the branch facility, so I requested additional. Is he referring to N-Corp?
비포팀의 사정관측 3과가 투입되었죠.
Observation Unit 3 from before the team
에피와
has been
소디 씨도
dispatched.
함께 하셨을 겁니다.
Mr. Effie and Miss Saude should be with them by now.
상황이 어떤지 파악이 되면 그쪽에서 먼저
We will
보고를
report
줄
from them
거다.
so you get a good grasp of the situation. Shortly afterward, the bus entered a quiet woodland path leading to the village. Lush green trees, rarely found in the back streets, began to decorate the scene, providing a comforting sight. But that was soon disturbed by something odd. I could see an ominous billow of smoke rise in the distance.
왜? 저기 연기가
Usually, you find smoke coming out of stuff because something is operating.
싱클레어?
카론 꺾어.
회피기둥 덜컹덜컹.
Rumble tumble. Whoa! Made a sharp turn to the left shortly before a giant nail flew in and almost noisily embedded itself in the back window.
어떤 새끼야? 뒤질 뻔했잖아.
이 정도의 가속도로 실험해보진 않았지만
Suggests that the windows need to be reinforced a
조금 더
little.
튼튼히 덧댈 필요가
Faust,
있거든요.
you were not clever enough.
우리를 향해 정확히 조준하고 던진 거다.
The faction
아까
before the team
비프팀들이
warned us
일컫던
about. The employees of
엔사의
N-Corp.
직원이겠군.
See, it is N-Corp. See, I pay attention.
베르, 내 피가 다쳤어.
Oh.
카론 슬퍼.
멈추지 않으면 더할 기세군.
Doesn't look like they'll stop anytime soon.
전원 한차.
As we got off the bus, a group stood in the way, clad from head to toe in rusty armor with faded coats of white. Why the fuck do they look like that?
정차. 이 길로는 지나가지
Halt.
못한다.
You may not use this road. You should have said so in the first place.
여기까지 뚫을 건 뭡니까? 나 참.
Ah, bugger. Was he British now too? Ah, bugger.
선전 보고 없이 공격해놓고는 무례하군. 소속이라도 말해야 예의지 않겠나?
Common courtesy to state your affiliations.
우리는
Bro looks like he's about to go on a
불경한
crusade.
일을 꿰뚫는 못이요. 죄악을 두드려
Inquisitors,
다스리는
we are the
망치.
nail that fixes the. Oh. I spoke too soon. I spoke. I was like, what? These people are about to go on a crusade or something. We are the Inquisitors. We are the nail that fixes the blasphemous and the hammer that strikes down the sinful. I'm just thinking of like the crucifixion. Are they gonna try and like fucking nail us to a cross or something?
인사. 나겔
N-Corp.
운트 하모의
That's one
직원이라는 걸
convoluted way to tell someone
어렵게도
that you're
말하네요.
employees of Nagel und Hammer. I'm gonna be careful with that one. I've got to be real careful of that one. Unter Nagel und Hammer. Ja, natürlich. Sprechen Sie Deutsch sehr gut, ja?
못과 망치라고도 불리죠.
Nail and hammer.
지금은 이단 신봉자를 정화하고 있으므로
You
이
shall
앞을
not proceed as
지나갈
we
수
are
없다.
in the midst of cleansing heretical dissidents.
이단.
Heretics?
이봐요.
We just want to pass through, not looking for any trouble.
서둘러 지나가고 싶을 뿐입니다. 관광. 관광 버스라고요.
Guang bus. Uh-oh. Labeled as tourist all of a sudden. I get called that every day. The citizens exchanged looks in silence. To prevent another disastrous first impression, Gregor was doing what he could, even though his efforts fell flat for the most part, to gently appease the armored crowd. Accompanied by an attempt at the kind, harmless smile a tourist wear.
그래. 저번 광산 때부터 느꼈던 건데 사실 이런 쪽 개그에 욕심 있는 거 아니야?
그런 거 아니라고.
It's not exactly it. Gregor should not be an actor, man. The quivering corners of his mouth roused pity in my heart.
그렇다면 그대들의 순수성을
I'm
증명하는
noticing Rhodia and Greg having a bit of a moment together very often. Hey, headcanon ship. You shall prove yourself to be untainted.
좋아. 방법을 알려주면 못할 것도 없지.
The Inquisitor suddenly pointed in my direction.
저 불경한 여행자의 머리를
Behead that blasphemous traveler? Me?
그리고 우리 망치의 앞에
Kneel before our hammer
무릎
as
꿇고
you consecrate
봉헌해라.
their head to us? Oh my fucking god, bro. Holy shit.
그렇다면 그대들은 때묻지 않는 자이며 여정의 불이익 또한 없을지니
You are the untainted ones, and your journey shall continue without hindrance.
물론
You will,
그
of course,
불결한
have to
차량도
part with the defiled
두고 가야
vehicle
할
as well.
보자보자니까 무슨 헛소리야. 야, 아무리 우리가 핫바지처럼 보인다고 해도 그런 걸 들어줄 것 같냐?
Furious, Heathcliff was the first to quit playing as a harmless tourist. Heathcliff, you didn't have to.
가짠치도 않은 것들에
Proper trifling twits.
어디서
Who are you
나보고
telling me to
무릎을
kneel?
꿇으라는 거야?
The Inquisitor, as was declared to us, nodded in response.
알겠다. 그렇다면 그대들은 이단이다.
Uh-oh. The group of Inquisitors moved into position at once, ready to attack. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of interesting themes in this canto. Like, if we're having, like, fucking Inquisitors and beliefs and worship and mixed in with this weird healing stuff, almost like miracle bullets. I'm already getting the impression of a lot of themes that we can have during this canto already. It's quite interesting. Yeah, pretty interesting.
주라디야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다. 목을 내놓고 있도록.
비켜주시면 안 돼요?
정해진 운명이라네.
Goodbye.
이게 심장이.
우리가 착한 아이였구나. 좋아할 텐데. 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네. 왜 하필 오늘 사무리 술록팀만 그 중에서도 우리 숙소만 이 작전을 펼치는 거야?
이게 심장이. 이게 심장이. 모아뭉쳐.
Victory. Oh, that was easy. Pull the Heathcliff banner? No, I'm gonna do that next week.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가. 하지만 아직
Inquisitors 2.
칠면조 다 식겠네.
Use your Yi-Sang's defense skill at the start. I should do that. Alright, I'll try that. So both Heathcliff and Yi-Sang. Getting back on the bus, Virgilius greets us by casually lifting a hand.
이번엔 상대하기 조금 까다롭진 않았나?
Were they a little tricky to deal with than your usual foes?
누누이 말하는 거지만 당신이 도와주면 훨씬 빠르게 끝낼 수 있어.
나도 너누이 말하는 거지만 내가 도와주는 건 아무 의미가 없어.
저자들 우리더러 이단
Labeled
신봉자라고
as
했어.
heretics. Just what is that
대체 뭘
judgment
보고
based
그러는
on?
거죠?
Targeting me. They wanted my head. They wanted my head. Do they? I'm assuming they're not fond of things that are like unnatural.
못과 망치,
The ring that
경험이야말로
values
가장
experience
중요한
above
가치란
all
말하는
else.
날개.
Mersault muttered vaguely. Experience?
인간은 자신의 가치에 맞는 경험과 행동을 할 수 있도록
Humans are
정해져
made to
있다.
have experiences and
그들은
actions
경험에
appropriate
대해
for their worth.
그렇게
That is what
말합니다.
they say of it. Thank you, Mersault.
그것들
Offer up the
우리에게
severed head
관리자님의
of our
머리를
manager.
내놓으라 했지. 그렇다는 건
They're back. They didn't
그들이 또 온
forget.
거예요.
Coming back
잊지
like that
않았던 거죠.
too.
그렇게 찾아와서
Uh-oh. Sinclair was almost having a fit at this point. Rhodia looked at him with pitying eyes, but there was little she could do about it.
베르베르, 소리 나는 상자가 시끄러워.
선발대에서 연락이 온 모양이군.
Oh.
아, 이리 줘. 에피, 여기는 버스다. 거기 상황은 어떤 것 같아?
What? Who? They got captured? You shall bear here your every sin and be purified.
에피?
방금 에피 씨 목소리가
That was something else.
맞았나요? 아니 그보다 사람 목소리이긴 했나요?
Whistles.
싱클레어, 무슨 소리를
Sinclair,
하는 거야?
spit it out, buddy.
바람 소리가 들렸잖아요. 마지막에 힘이
그런 게 들렸었나?
그 자식이 온 거예요. 마침내 우리
To
마을까지
destroy the
잡고
rest of our
죽이려고.
town. Calm down, Sinclair. What do you mean by whistles? And who is this wretched woman?
저를 기다리고 있는 거예요.
She's waiting for me.
저를 부르는 메시지였어요.
Bro is traumatized, dude. Bro's been traumatized so much that for the rest of his life, he's been basically a fucking mute. Resentful tears were streaming from Sinclair's face as he rambled.
잠깐만요. 저 앞에 아까랑 같은 자들이
We should go back. What?
저희 그냥 돌아가면 안 돼요?
Let's just turn around, tip the steering wheel, and
꼬맹이, 대체 왜 그러는 거야? 앞에 뭐가 있는데?
가면 안 돼. 전부 죽을 거야.
we'll all die.
돌아가요.
Do you know what's also interesting? Like every single one of these, every single one of us, apart from Dante, has like died and knows they can be brought back to life. And like Sinclair hasn't really like been scared of dying by any other means before. But this, even knowing he can be revived if he dies, is still fucking petrified of whatever this is. So it's so, whatever it is so scary. Even death is like not enough. That's how scary and like traumatizing it is for them. Even knowing that you can die and be brought back to life, it's still overwhelmingly scary. So like, I'm really curious as to what this is.
에밀 싱클레어, 쓸데없는 소리를.
Otis was calmly flicking her wrist.
잠깐 기절할 정도로 복부에
I
충격을
delivered
가했을
a light
뿐이다.
blow to the stomach to knock him unconscious for a short while and nothing more.
이번엔 박자가 맞았군, 당신. 내가
겁쟁이들은 전장이 필요 없으니까.
Can I throw him?
이대로 버스밖에 버리고
No!
가면 안 돼.
That might be a bit too far.
관리자님께서 그렇게 말씀하시.
Otis looked down at Sinclair with a displeased face. Even though he was a timid sort, he'd never opposed to something so strongly until now. This unprecedented behavior of his bothered me, but I couldn't bring myself to ask him why, as he didn't seem to be in any state to tell me. Soon enough, Sinclair came back to his senses. He stared out the window with vacant eyes. The others are all out fighting.
죄송해요. 저도 갈게요. 짐덩이가 될 순 없으니까.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I should be countering? I don't think I want to though, so I'm just going to not do that. Because I'm simply her. Oh shit, we're actually taking damage. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Okay, we actually took a little bit of damage. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright.
그대는 어디까지
정해진 운명이라네.
I thought we did.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Ego thrown from the get-go.
정해진 운명이라네. 필연적. 절대적.
Whoa!
이게 심장이 잠깐처럼 됐기에
결정 해달라고 했잖아요.
좋아해.
좋아요. The Dawn counter is manageable. Yisang one though is a bit of a yikes.
이제 다음 시련만 넘어서면 본인 또한
Fuck's sake,
감히
guys.
나를 가족이 될 수 있겠군. 그렇게 된다면 본인은 더 이상
You guys are so stupid.
일도
You guys are actually
외로울
so
일도 없을
stupid, bro. You guys are so dumb. Trickle stream when? I'm not playing Trickle. I think I'd shoot my brains out. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, bro. What the fuck, man? No more response.
이번에 읽어줄 동화책은
You guys make me laugh.
아, 돈키호테. 그래.
Okay.
이번 전투를 잘 마치면
Okay.
칭찬해주겠어.
Okay. You know what? Let's just hit things, shall we? I feel like my chat just shares like 2 brain cells sometimes.
좋아해.
주라니야.
불확실한 것은 없네.
도록 달릴 시간이다.
왜 하필 오늘 아무리 술
Gotta watch the brain sometimes. DVD logo brain cell. I should have the bouncing DVD logo on my stream at all times.
비켜달라고 했잖아요.
속에서
이게 심장이 잠깐처럼 됐기에 셋째 모아뭉쳐.
Okay. Well. Okay, what's happening to him now? Okay, so he's fine for now. Holy, struggling. Favored. Dominating, but that's dominating.
예측할 수 없게. 우리가 착한 아이였으면 운명적인
이게 심장이 잠깐처럼 됐기에.
Goodbye. Oh.
비켜달라고 했잖아요.
Okay. I kind of want to use. I've never used Rhodey's ego. I kind of want to use it just for vibes, if we even get that far. Why is he struggling? He's struggling because Oh, okay. Well,
What a
tough shit.
bitch!
Yeah, Jack.
What a nasty, vile fucking cunt!
Thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Her ego sucks. I just want to see what it does. I've never actually seen what it does. So yeah, that's why.
예측할 수 없게.
Low sanity? Have you enjoyed Canto 3? I have been enjoying it. I appreciate it, man. Never mind. What a shitty alarm. I think it's hilarious. You all need to be reminded that I am a very vile, horrible bitch cunt. Okay? I'm a very horrible person. I'm such a horrible person, and that's why I have so many friends. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, why does she have an exclamation point on her? Why does she have a thing? Oh. Oh! New ideal ego to see? I see. Alright, let's keep going.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
Whoa! Kalu! The smoke that was faintly visible through the bus windows covered the whole town. Oh my god, they hung someone and then nailed them! They hung someone from a post and then nailed them. That's a child! What the fuck? What the fuck kind of crusade is this? That's burning bodies. The fuck is your problem?
난장판이네요, 정말. 그런데 어디서
A familiar song from
노랫소리가
somewhere.
들리는 것 같지 않아요?
나 이 노래 알아. 그 뭐더라.
Used to hear this tune an
눈이
awful lot
더럽게
on
많이
snowy
오던 날만
days.
되면
전쟁 때 병사들 사기 올린다고 이거 틀 때마다
They played it a bunch during
진짜
wartime to
힘이
raise our
쭉
spirits. Did the exact opposite for me. The song evoked the various memories in the group. For me, I'm not sure. It's definitely familiar, but it doesn't bring up any clear images in my head. However, I could still feel a faint splash of feeling from deep in my heart. Maybe I knew this song before I lost my memory. The mist of emotion roused inside me, though, doesn't feel precious or warm. An ache. An inexplicable sting is what I felt.
맞아요.
That day.
그날도 이렇게 눈이 쌓여
It
있고
was snowy like this.
노래가 들리던.
The trees before us were decorated with grim ornaments. All sorts of internal organs and mechanical parts were hung from the branches, as if someone put people's innards on full display. Oh, so it's like intentional.
이건 너무 지독한 거 아니야?
Ew.
클래식. 아니, 키치하군.
Kitschy.
근방에 생존자는 없다.
Then everything finally fell into place. It's just like...
마이크 테스트.
A piercing sound caused the group to cover their ears.
모두 즐거운 성탄절
Oh, Sinclair is not happy. Enjoying your Noel? Oh, no.
고요하지는 않지만 거룩한 밤이지.
Silent night. Bro, oh my god, how many Christmas innuendos can we put into one sentence? Isn't Christmas still a fair way off?
네, 한참이죠.
내 이름은 크로머.
Chroma.
순수를 사랑하는 파괴주의자 그리고 망치를 치는 자.
I'm a humanitarian who loves purity and the one who grips the hammer. I'm even more convinced they don't like anything that isn't like natural. That's my theory right now. They purity as in like, that's why they're like maybe dismembering people and they want it all head, because anything that isn't like natural or normal they deem to be like sinful or something.
이곳을 어떻게 넘어왔는지는 모르겠지만
You're trespassing on private
지금
property.
사유지를 침범 중이지.
And that's probably why they want the stuff from K-Corp that could heal. That's my thinking.
왜냐하면 여긴
This hallowed ground is undergoing our nailing judgment. I hope you like the decorations I set up.
내 장식이 마음에 들려나 모르겠네. 뭐 길은 잘못 들어왔다 치고 지금이라도 얌전히 돌아가주면
Turn back now and a fine will be all you have to pay.
왜냐하면 오늘은 성탄절이니까.
Today is the nativity?
아, 그 전에 잠깐.
Guido.
거기 귀도 있어?
이곳에 있나니.
Whoa!
혹시 말이야. 거기에 이단이 있나?
The massive man named Guido who has responded to her turns to us. He intently stares into each of us until his eyes fall upon me. He gazes at me for a very long time. Although he was wearing a mask, those eyes of his, they froze us completely still, as if his glare nailed us to the ground.
순수하지 아니한 자와 그들의
I see an
추종꾼이
impure one and their
함께합니다.
followers.
그리고 말씀하신 그
The
아이
child you spoke of. Oh, fuck.
뭐야? 내 싱클레어가 돌아왔어?
Oh no! What do you mean, my Sinclair?
날 보러 와 싱클레어. 난 네가 알던 그곳에 있어.
What do you mean, familiar spot?
그러면
VAs are great. Keep away from my silly boy! We will protect him. I could hear Sinclair grinding and gnashing his teeth. He made a dreadful noise. I couldn't be sure if it was from hatred or fear.
나머지는 처리의 기도 아니면 내가 나서야 하나? 그래도
쥐는 자께서는
Focus on
불순한
hammering
것을
the
두드리는
impure.
일에
A one who
집중하소서.
grips. I'm sorry. Yeah, the one who grips sure loves hammering. Yep. So many jokes I could make. So many jokes. We'll be making a lot of jokes.
좋아 좋아. 우리 정화 작업을
The
계속하자고.
purification. Do you know what? That's the kind of thing that you should say to a girl. How much does it grip? You know, if you ask that to any woman, I guarantee they'll be in your bed within 10 minutes. 100%. Totally. That will definitely happen if you say that. Or if you're doing the deed, if you're having sex, and in the middle you just blurt out that, you know, she is the one that grips, you've got it forever. Okay, so next time you get your freak on in the bedroom, try it out. Okay, try it out, and I promise you it'll work 100% of the time. Yep.
그럼 모두 메리 크리스마스.
Oh, Jesus. A number of inquisitors gathered around Guido. He stands firm behind them. He's not making any movement, but his presence alone is threatening enough. An intense aura of hostility was radiating straight from him. Stand proud, Guido. Stand proud.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Captain, what's your grip force in pascals per square inch? Bro said pascals. Bro said pascals. Not newtons of force. Bro went with pascals of force.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
너 발긴다. 돌아가니 직접 놓아주마.
여기 심장이.
필연적. 절대적.
Scientifically accurate captain grip scaling. Also, yeah, bro is wrong, okay? Bro is wrong because pascals is kilograms over mass times wait, hold up. What is it? 1 newtons per meter squared is 1 pascal. So you can't have pascals per inch. Doesn't make sense. There's no such thing as pascals per inch. It doesn't make sense. God on Heath? He already is guarded, no? I got again? The biochem degree trauma? Well, you don't deal with pascals in biochemistry. Again? Why again?
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
풍과 함께 사라져라.
이게 심장이. 잠깐.
그대 흔들려.
Ah. Okay, so when his sanity's low, I just guard. Is that what you're recommending to me? Is that what you're telling me I should be doing?
목을 내놓고 있더라. 직접 밝혀주마.
빠졌을 텐데, 그치?
If he's on horse and above 15 SP, he uses skill 3 so guard. Okay, so above 15 SP. Okay, I remember that. I remember that. I will remember that. Should I put him back on the horse? I'll put him back on the horse. Stupid horse.
목을 내놓고 있더라.
Hod's up. Whoa!
안에 갇혀 죽어라.
비켜주시면 안 되나? 비켜달라고 했잖아요.
완료.
Just spam guard because his skill 3 regens SP anyways. Okay. Oh shit. Get him!
우리가 착한 아이였다면.
Bye bye.
빠졌을 텐데.
Oh shit.
그치?
He dead. He died. R.I.P. to
힘든
Furioso.
상대였어요. 저자가 완전히 정신을 차리기 전에 우선
It was
도망치죠.
so close. We should move before they come back to their senses.
수치스러운 소리를 잘도 짓거리는군. 승기를 잡은 군인은 적을 두고 꽁무니를 빼지 않는.
지금 군인 정신이 중요할 때예요?
Ishmael is right. That's not someone we could beat easily.
철수하겠습니다.
Otis reluctantly backed down. Sinclair, do you know what that chroma meant by that familiar spot?
그건
Sinclair shook. He was seemingly overwhelmed with dread. But I could also see a teeth-grinding anger in him that surpassed his fear. Looking at him, a thought blossomed in my mind. You need to talk, Sinclair. Tell us what you know, and you'll prevent half the deaths we might suffer.
작전의 성공률도 올라간다. 효과적인 정보를 기대하지.
I hope I'm doing the right thing as the manager. Sinclair shook his head upon hearing my words, breathed in, and finally opened his mouth after some struggle.
우리 집이요.
My house.
크로마는 분명 그곳에 있을 거예요.
Damn.
너 그 자식이랑 아는 사이였니?
You know that, bird.
아, 진짜. 하도 귀가 찢어질 뚜두서대서 머리가 다 지끈거리네.
I don't know why, I just find it so funny. I find it so funny to see like such British mannerisms in the text and just hearing like the Korean VAs. I find it kind of funny. Bollocks! My head's still pounded next to your shrill laugh. Bollocks! You guys know I love bollocks. Bollocks, like after shit, bollocks is just my favorite word. I say it all the fucking time. Bollocks, bro. It's such a good word. I met her at school. Yeah, bug. I don't say bugger very much. Bollocks, knob, shite. Fucking. I don't say wanker. I don't say that, but bollocks is great.
저런, 혹시 친구였어? 친구라면 잘 타일렀으면 좋겠는데.
Whatever's going on, sure, hope you can talk it out.
친구 아니에요.
She's not my friend. Chroma killed my family!
우리 가족들을 죽였어요.
Uh-oh.
미안해.
A prosthetic head hanging from a tree slowly turned to face us. Lights and sparks occasionally flickered within.
왜 돌아온 거니?
Oh, so he's known.
싱클레어? 이웃들이야?
Rhodia asked while looking at the dismembered prosthesis.
그런 것 같아요. 아니었으면 좋겠지만요.
I really hope that isn't the case. Sinclair replied, watching with a grim look on his face as their bare wires sparked and short-circuited. The robotic head soon stopped moving, only emitting discordant things. Then, a song begins to fill the air. All the heads hung from the trees are singing the same song. The carol leaking through the vocal units of so many lifeless heads lands on the flames below. What the fuck? How are they controlling all the prosthetics? Oh, that's weird.
이들에게 이단이란 건
Prosthetic body parts are heresy to
의체
them.
보유자를 말하는
See,
것이군요.
bro, I'm so switched on. I'm like so switched on. It's unreal.
도시의 의체 보유자들이 보이게 된 지 꽤 오랜 시간이
It's been quite a while since prosthesis was first introduced to the city.
여전히 그들의
Many
모습을
people
보고
still find them
이질감을
foreign
느끼는
and
사람들은
alienating.
저희 마을은요. 저희 마을은
Our town was called
K사
the holy
의체
site of
산업의
Nest
성지라고
K's
불릴
prosthetic
주민
industry.
대부분이 하이엔드
Most
의체
of the
부품
residents
제작에
worked in
종사하고
manufacturing
있었어요.
high-end prosthesis components. Oh, so you're like the worst of them.
크로마는 오래전부터 계속 우리 마을을 주시했던 거예요.
네 가족도
네. 저희 아버지는
Owner of a
신생
fledgling
의체 회사의
prosthetics company
대표였어요.
too.
그래서
아니, 제가 보기엔 이자들에게
Attributing it to
그런
high
거창한
flown
사상
because of some
따위는
any
없어요.
kind is giving them too much credit.
그냥
They're just
그냥
lunatics
광기와
consumed by
폭력에
madness
매료된
and
미치광이죠.
violence. Ishmael asserted to him. After a while of staring at the Christmas trees decorated with his neighbors, Sinclair turned to me.
관리자님,
Of
예전부터
course.
여쭤보고
What is it?
그 기분이 어떠세요?
How does it feel? Feel?
네,
What, my head?
머리 대신 의체를 달고 있는 기분이 어떠냐고요.
Yeah, a prosthetic replacement for your head. I was a little taken aback since I've never had anyone ask that kind of question before. The issue is that there's no way to know how I might have felt before I got a clock for a head. That's...
따지려 드는 게 아니라요.
I'm not trying to argue with you or anything. That was probably rude of me. I apologize.
죄송해요.
No need. It's alright. The other sinners were a billion times ruder to me with their daily interactions anyway. I'm afraid I can't answer that. I don't remember a single thing about my life before this clock.
그러시군요. 항상 궁금했어요. 머리 대신 다른 것이 자리를 잡았을 때의 기분은
What it
어떤지.
feels like when there's something sitting where your head should be. Oh god, that's kind of strange.
가족들은
It's no
모자를 쓰고
different from wearing
시계를
a
걸치는
hat
것과
or a
다를 바
watch.
없다고 말했지만 저는 아무리 떠올리려고 해도
No matter
제
how I
서상이 되지
approached it.
않더라고요. 그 덕에
I'm the only survivor
저만
thanks to
유일하게
that.
살아남았지만요.
Why? Why are you the only survivor because of that? Did everyone have prosthetics? I assume so. I'm sure the procedure seemed terrifying at such a young age. You don't have to feel guilty about that.
아니에요. 그런 게 아니에요.
Oh.
전 단테 씨 생각처럼 그렇게
I'm
무고한
afraid
사람이
I'm not as
아니에요.
innocent as you might think, Dante. Sinclair quietly hung his head. I racked my brains for an appropriate reply, but no suitable words of comfort came up. Only the unpleasant sounds of sparks and flames filled the street. I'm wondering, did he put a prosthetic on someone? I'm trying to like think why he's...
완벽하게
or what he
수행되었지
did.
않은가.
Or like maybe
아직 기약은
he doesn't have any prosthetics himself. I'm wondering... Okay, here's my thinking. Alright, hang on. I'm not reading chat because I don't want you to like spoil anything for me. Here's what my brain's thinking. Chroma clearly wants Sinclair, but not to kill him. Otherwise, he would have been dead already. So maybe she doesn't consider him a heretic. But I'm wondering if Sinclair himself hated people with prosthetics. Like, I'm wondering if like his whole family being involved with prosthetics, he actually really resented, and he himself maybe at one point in time was like really against it in some way. Insufficient enkephalin? Shit. Oh, just one. And I'm that's where my brain's going right now, that maybe actually he was aligned with them at some point. Oh god. I should probably level people. At least like one. Right? Like at least a bit. Oh damn. But that's where my brain's going right now in terms of like what I think. Okay, we're running low. We're running low on XP. We're running kind of low. Okay, keep going.
와일드 헌트야.
Okay.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Hey yo. Okay. The blue skill turns him back to his normal mode, right? That's how that works. Correct me if I'm wrong.
운명적인 죽음일세.
If you string 2 counters on Heath, he'll swap back. Okay. How's everyone looking? Okay, I think we're fine. We're chilling. I'm just gonna spam.
왜 하필 오늘 사물이 수많지만 그 중에서도 우리 숙소만 이 작전에 투입된 거야?
Get fucked, bro. Get coffined.
운명적인 죽음.
What the fuck?
미래를 과거와 같이.
It's worth it at low SP.
나서도록 할까?
Are you guys okay?
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
앞으로 하나. 이게 심장이.
Whoa! Whoa!
해금하겠네.
Okay. Also, bro. Holy shit, there are so many of you here today.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가?
Holy, yo, shout out to the YT chatters. Y'all are always so mega supportive on Sundays. I very appreciate it. That's the fucking, that's insane. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Okay. I'm enjoying this. Purification. What was the last one called? Holy Night, not Purification. It's already been like 2 hours. I kind of want to keep going though.
다음 대송지는
Prosthetic bodies pile up like a landfill in a corner of the town. I could see that some of them were still conscious, letting up pained moans. Oh, the Inquisitors paid no heed. They strenuously jammed nails through each of their victims' chests over and over, executing their pure intent.
심장을 꿰뚫었을 텐데 신체는 아직도 박동합니다.
I've surely pierced their heart, yet still a pulse remains in their body.
필시 철로 덧댄 심장일 것이다.
It must be
인간의
patched with
본연되는
steel.
구원조차
Even the
이단으로
core of
물들어
their humanity has been tainted by heresy. Patched with steel. Like
불결하도록
nails?
살과 뼈를 모독하고 있는
A
모습이라.
disgrace to flesh and bone. Okay, I have a question. I'm not asking you guys, but here's my thinking. If they're so against prosthetics, I feel they're a little bit hypocritical by encasing their bodies in metal. Like, yes, technically, you're preserving your natural selves, right? Like a coffin, almost. But it feels a little bit hypocritical in a way. But I get that it's like keeping the inside like safe and like pure, untainted. It's untaintable if you encase yourself, right? But I still think it's technically kind of like hypocritical. It's not alive, if that makes sense. Sure, it's like it's just kind of funny. The Inquisitor began carefully pouring a bottle of liquid over the prosthetic person in what looked like a solemn ritual. Judging from the pungent smell, it was most certainly oil.
사람의 기름을 머금거라 이단의 시체여.
Imbibe the oil of humanity, ye heretical soma.
불구로도 돌아가지 못하는
It's the technology aspect.
연기로 남아
No. I understand. It's like the actual like influencing of the body itself. Like I get that. I totally understand. I just think it's kind of a little bit funny and ironic that they still rely on like modifying themselves as beings, as in encasing themselves in metal for protection, right? Like, I would have thought if you're truly a believer of the natural and pure, you would just be bare bones. That's what I mean. Like, if you truly cared about natural and pure, you'd embrace the natural pure of what it is to be like a person. That's what I'm getting at. A lit match was then thrown onto the pile, letting rise a huge flame. Yeah. Basically, they should be nudists. What I'm saying, the Inquisitors should get their willies out if they want to put your beliefs on the line. Put your willies out, Inquisitors. The sound of stars flying about. The air is soon filled with an acrid smell. It's not quite like the smell of burning flesh. The spreading fire indeed finally brings the crackling and glimmer of those prosthetic bodies to permanent darkness.
입으로는 정화를 말하면서 지옥을 창조해 놓았군요.
If this hellscape is their idea of purification, I'd rather stay unclean. This is why you watch every Sunday, right? This is why you guys tune in, okay? You get peak commentary like myself. You thought you were gonna get like well thought out, you know, deep dive commentary while I'm playing Limbus Company, insights into relating it to, you know, the actual world, metaphors. No, you're here to talk about willies, okay?
목과 망치는 언제나 인간성을 해석하는 데
Nigel
몰두하고 있었다.
Odama has always been devoted to scrutinizing the idea of humanity.
고통도 응당 겪어야
Some
하는
criticize
경험이라며
prosthetic use as they
의지를 달고 있는
believe that
인간을
pain is
비난하던
a
자들도
necessary
있었지.
component of the human
이렇게
experience. However,
행동으로
it
드러냈던
never
적은
escalated
없었지만
to the extent of direct action that we are witnessing now. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Of course, if you replace yourself with prosthetics, you can't feel pain in the same way.
아니, 아까부터 들었던 생각인데 왜 그렇게
How do you
엔사에
know
대해
so much
빠삭한
about
거야
the
당신?
M-Corp?
내가 엔사 직원이었으니까.
Corp. I was avoiding my ankle.
어? 아니 저것들하고 같이 일했다고?
You used to work with me.
저들과 같이 일한 적은 없지만 소속의 관점에서 본다면 그렇다.
Lowest fruit available. I'm sorry. I've never worked with those specific individuals. In terms of affiliation, you can. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. This is a serious game. I shouldn't be laughing. You can say that I did. Come to think of it, this might be the first time I've heard Murray so actively talk about himself. He would rarely recount anything related to him. Perhaps he felt he wasn't necessary to speak at all.
왜 진작 말하지 않은 거야?
Why didn't you tell us that
그럼
earlier? You carrying one of
당신도
those
저런
freaky
괴상한
weapons
무기를
then?
지니고 다녔어?
굳이 이야기할
Am
필요가
I
있나?
obligated to elaborate? Yes.
뭐?
Why don't you explain
야,
what makes you different from those
그럼 내가
nutters
너랑
then?
저 새끼들이 같은 편인지 아닌지 어떻게 구분해야 하냐? 난 말이야.
Listen, mate.
관리자 저놈의
Yeah!
시계대가리라고
Dusty
부르는
Thieves! Thank you for the
머리를
sub.
자르고 불태워도 싼
Thank you
놈이라고는
for the sub. I
생각하지
appreciate it,
않아.
lovely. As much as I like to call our draft a daft manager clockface, I don't think they deserve to be any means to be on the stake or chopping block.
말만
Those
번지르르하게
buggers talk big
청원이
about
뭐니 하고
purifying and all
있어도
that, but all I see are a
내는
bunch of
그냥
loonies who
사람들이
need an
명분이
excuse just to
필요했던
kill.
미친놈들이 보일 뿐이거든. 말해봐.
Speak up.
너도 저 새끼들이랑
Or you
똑같니?
like those screw loose bucketheads?
그런 것에 대해 생각하던 시기도
There was a
있었지.
time when I thought about such things.
같은지 다른지 답을 내놓지는 않았지만
I did not come to a conclusion.
그럼 지금이라도 답을 내놓아 보란 말이야. 넌 관리자 놈이 명령이랍시고 마을 사람들의 모조리 쳐잡아 죽이라고 하면 그대로
꼭 답을 내놓아야만 하나.
That does not
그
aid us in
일이
handling
업무를
our
처리함에
work.
있어서 도움을 주진 않아. 사원은 명령에
An
따라 움직이는
employee
것이
must follow their
규칙이다.
employer's orders, terms
베르길리우스,
Virgilius presented state
그자가
as
내놓은
much.
취업 규칙에도 적혀 있어. 관리자가 행하라고 하면 행할 뿐이다. 내 생각이 필요하다고 말하면
Okay.
제공하겠지만 그럴 필요도 없는 상황에서 나불대는 버릇은 없다.
뭐? 너 돌았냐?
Chunk of metal from brains
너야말로
at the
머리를
folks here.
깡통으로 교체한 놈들이랑 별반 차이가 없어 보이는.
단백질이 16%, 수분이 60%, 무기질 7%로 구성되어 있다는 점에서
16%
명확한
protein,
차이를 띠지.
60% water, 7% minerals, and so forth. Oh Jesus, bro.
또한 불필요한 중금속은
Do
나의
not
구성 요소에
compromise
해당하지
any portion
않는다.
of my body. Unnecessary heavy metals.
그 또한 차이다.
What Marisol doesn't know that actually he was a large consumer of tuna as a child, and as such, he now has dangerous levels of mercury in his body. So actually, he's wrong. He does have heavy metals in his system he cannot get rid of. He's full of mercury, that lad. Yep, he ate too much tuna. Heathcliff's face contorted with frustration. And what was it? Microplastics? Yeah. Marisol was already an enigma, and he only felt ever more distant after this conversation.
하지만 전 예전부터 쭉 궁금하긴 했어요.
Something I've been wondering.
단테님을 정말 인간으로 봐야 할지 말이에요.
Imagine Dante should be seen as human. Oh no! And now we're having the question about humanity. If Dante doesn't have a head, is he even human? At what point does prosthetics take over humanity and you become not human anymore? The questions are already happening. There are the introspections happening already.
그게 무슨 소리지?
그러니까 단테 씨가 말하는
When
건
dear Dante is
단테
speaking,
씨가 아니라
it's actually
저
the
시기일
clock
수도
and not the
있다는
person we
거
know
아닌가요?
as Dante behind those words.
뭐? 우리가 진짜 시계 따위한테 명령받고 있었다고?
Led by an actual clock.
정말 멍청한 발언들이네요. 반박할 의욕도 안 생겨요.
그래도 전 지금 시계 머리를 한 단테 씨가
I do
좋아요.
like how Dante with the clock-headedness.
나도 그래. 그냥 머리를 되찾지 말고 평생 이 머리대로 있으면 안 돼? 그럴 리는 없겠지만 진짜 머리를 되찾은 단테가
Dante's
갑자기
real head
엄청
turned out
못된
to be
놈이었다고나
super
하면
evil or
어떡해.
something.
뭐 우리 중에 관리자 양반의 과거에 대해 알 법한 자는
There's only one of us who'd know about our manager's Bud's past. Regal's eyes naturally fell on Faust.
그 부분에 관해선 기밀 사항이에요.
Confidential information.
심지어 보안 등급 최상이죠.
I'm getting the impression that Dante is almost like the product of every singularity, almost. Prosthetics, oh, he has prosthetic head, he has abilities that can like rewind time and like heal people and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I'm getting like, he feels like a product of everything almost. And I get the feeling I won't be able to read it for myself. It's only natural. I have no idea who or what I originally was, so I had nothing at my disposal to refute Honglu's light-hearted accusation. Maybe he's right, and I really am just a clock. Even if I ask Faust, there's no telling if she'll give me a real answer, and I wouldn't be able to discern the truth in such a thing either. There's even a slim chance that the real Dante is hidden away somewhere, and that I'm some advanced imitation trained to believe I have free will. In any case, sitting here and ruminating won't get me anywhere. Who knows? Maybe I'll mount this thing on the wall when I find my real head. Ishmael sent me a chastising glare for even suggesting something like that, but she had no choice other than to shrug. Well, it is true. Okay.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 주라니야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
What is his... Wait, hang on. I'm actually going to read some of these skills. If target has +5 sinking, coin power +1. Coffin, attack weight +1. If this unit has Dullahan, attack weight +1. Has Dullahan, lose 10 SP. So when should I be using this? On hit, inflict 2 sinking. So should I only be using the purple if they have? It's AoE? Oh, it's an AoE? Whenever while on Dullahan you hit more than one enemy, that's what attack weight is. Oh. Number of skill slots the skill can target. Oh. You can use it anytime Dullahan makes it AoE, so you can stack coffins faster. Wuthering Heights, the Wild Hunt.
기다려 주시게. 마법의 삐삐님이 전해주는 지령.
부르셨어요?
아직
오케이.
얼음일 뿐인가 보구려. 그대는 어디까지 가져와주지? 이게 심장이, 이게 심장이. 잠깐 저리 대기.
Okay. Limbus fan can read. It's what I mean. Like over time, I will read more and more what I'm actually doing.
하지만 아직 기약은 없구려.
Wait, what was this called?
그렇다면
Fortitude.
여전히 난 아무것도.
칠면조 다 식겠네.
자, 이제 어떡할까요? 지금 저희가
If we
조용히
move
이동하기만
quietly,
하면
we might be able
다른
to pass by other
신문관들에겐 들키지
inquisitors
않고 지나갈 수
unnoticed.
있어요.
단테 씨, 저
Uh-oh.
미리 죄송해요. 아시다시피 저는 다른 분들처럼 전투를 해서 저놈들에게 계속해서 심장이 뚫리게 될 수도 있어요. 그래도
Will you
버텨주실
bear
수
that
있나요?
for me? Oh my god. Sinclair was trembling so badly that it'd be pitiful for anyone to witness. I could tell he was desperately trying to suppress his fear. Oh. It wouldn't be the first time Sinclair has died. Whenever he bit the dust, I made sure to bring him back. But today, he's newly asking for my understanding. He looked determined to confront them directly, even if it means he'll die again and again. A feeling quite unlike the fight a usual battle evokes. Maybe he's holding the kind of fear that comes with a certain courage. In that case, are you scared, Sinclair? Sinclair suddenly turned around and gave me a startled look. Did I say something weird?
아니요.
No, it's just...
오래전에 같은 걸 물어보았던 친구가
I was reminded of a friend who asked me the same question. Sinclair opened his mouth after a brief pause. His voice cracked.
전 히스클리프 씨 말에 동의해요.
I agree with what Heathcliff said.
의체 머리를 가지고 있어도 단테 씨라는 사람이 달라지는 건 없었을 거예요.
Prosthetic head or not, you would have been the same person regardless, Dante.
그리고 우리 가족들도
I guess the same could be
마찬가지였겠죠.
said for my family. Oh. Thanks, Sinclair.
아니에요. 이제부터
Can't even be too
질리도록
thankful
죽을
when I'm
테니
about to make you
너무
suffer by throwing my
고마워하시면
life
제가
away.
불편해요.
I'm wondering, did he end up getting his family killed? Just as I realized that I forgot to ask what he said in response to the same question his friend had. Sinclair had already charged into the fray. Go, little German boy! Go, little German boy. Oops.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Schnell, German boy.
주라니야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
It doesn't really matter what I pick.
왜 하필 오늘
비명을 질러.
소속팀만 특수만 이 직전에 잡힌 거야? 정해진 운명이라네.
해달라고 했잖아요.
초월.
Bish bash
지령에게
bosh.
불확실한 것은 없네.
Bish bash bosh. Okay. Here. Okay. Sick. No.
적대 세력 감지. 1차 간격 배달 모드 시도.
Damn! Holy shit, bro!
대응 완료.
What the fuck was that?
운명적인 지금.
Ow. Bro reached 20 stacks. Gain 1 clash power up and 1 blunt damage up. Bro has... Everyone has so much SP. Okay.
예측할 수 없게.
여섯째, 이게 심장이 잠깐 저릿대.
그대 흔들렸군.
Uh-oh.
속에서 무차
Get
잠들어.
fucked.
속에서
Hey, yo, get fucked, moron.
해달라고 했잖아요.
Easy. No sweat. No sweat.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가?
Oh my god, we almost...
하지만
Oh my god, we got next day rewards. Bro, we almost have 20 blue tickets. That's what we need. That's what we need right there. Wait, did I get a pull? Wait, did I get a... I got a selector? Yo, should I use it? Yo, should I use it? Go to inventory. Where the fuck is inventory?
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Inventory.
나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Use this item to select a season 1 identity, including event identities to obtain. Should we use it? Press and hold to view the detailed... Okay, so who... Okay, we only have 3 options. Oh no, we have more. The one who grips. Grip Sinclair. This one? The one on the end?
그대
End
드디어
Corp
목적지를
Sinclair.
찾은 것이오.
전부
Okay. What kind of... Should I add him in now? And still strong today? Requires a bit of reading? Later? I wouldn't. Okay, we'll add it later. Later? Okay, we'll do it later.
하루가 저물어가는
We'll keep going. We'll do it later. After the canto? Okay, we'll do it after the canto. Alright, let's go.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
Sinclair's home was the largest mansion in the neighborhood, standing at the innermost part of the town. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. One could see from a distance that a huge flame was engulfing the estate. I took a moment to try and imagine what this town could have looked like during its peaceful times. To bring to mind the times when the trees we saw near the town still had lush verdant leaves. How Sinclair would have been during those times. So Sinclair was to a very affluent family. Which makes sense given what his parents did. But he was lived a very interesting life, but holy fuck. Or when everyone around him had died. I couldn't paint a clear picture of either happiness or despair. Nonetheless, I only hope that Sinclair can brace himself for the misfortune he'll soon have to face.
정말 심하네요, 이건.
A courtyard that could have once been a vast flourishing garden was now full of nails erected tall. A variety of prosthetic bodies were pierced by those towering nails. And the house was enveloped in ferocious flame, ready to consume everything around it. While everyone's attention was drawn to the prostheses, Sinclair's eyes drifted to a corner of the yard.
무덤들이 파헤쳐져 있어?
Following his gaze, I could see 3 graves that were violated. Sinclair's expression alone was enough for me and all the other sinners to guess who they were for.
부관 참시라니 마귀가 따로 없구려.
Bro. Passing judgment on the dead is crazy. Father, mother, and sister. The family he mentioned. That's where they should be resting.
잠깐. 거수자 한 명. 전방이다.
휘파람 소리.
아니, 아무리 생각해도 너무
Fuck you, Chroma. Someone walked out on the burning household. Her laugh was simply sinister in every way imaginable.
썩지도 않는 몸뚱이들을 정성스럽게 묻어놓는 거 말이야. 그치?
Oh my god, why put so much effort into burying bodies that can't even rot? Jesus.
그래도 여기 꼬챙이들 중에 잘 찾아보면 찾을 수 있을 거야. 내가 어디에 꽂아놓긴
Oh, she's crazy.
했거든. 내 말 잘 들으면 위치를 알려줄 수도 있는데. 어때, 싱클레어? 여기까지 찾아오다니 많이 용감해진 것 같은데? 시체들을 쳐다볼 용기도 기르고 온 거 맞지?
대체 이렇게
Sinclair couldn't even speak properly.
비포 팀들은 어디 간 거지? 이 지점까지 왔다면 모습을 보일 정도는
Oh yeah, what happened to Saude and Effie? I just remembered. They got taken.
아, 싱클레어 친구들. 같이 숨어들어온 다른 쥐새끼들을 찾나 봐.
Looking for the other filthy ratlets that snuck in here.
좋아, 좋아. 잘 봐. 내가 조명을 켜줄 테니까 눈 크게 뜨고.
Oh no.
짜잔!
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh I didn't like him that much anyway, but still. Oh, he's still alive! Okay, he's still alive. We just need to fucking shoot him with some healing bullets. It's fine. Effie was barely breathing. His limbs had been cut away and deformed prosthetics were crudely lodged in their place. Wait, what? Ew! Wait, why did they put prosthetics on him? He was too mutilated to speak a single word. What the fuck?
저대로라면
It will take around 2 days for him to complete. Oh my god!
장대에 서서히 꽂히면서
Will only amplify his suffering. Oh, so we have to kill him. Can we save him in 2 days, or do we kill him? I think we have to kill him.
관리자님,
I have to know of a method to end a life with as little pain as possible. I'm just... Oh my god. I'm just wondering why they decided to put prosthetics on him if they you know.
쓰였던 적이 많은 기술이라 말이죠.
It's one that saw many uses, in fact.
명령을
May I
요청해도
ask you to give the
되겠습니까?
order? I looked to both Gregor and Ishmael. They gazed back at me and, as if in acknowledgement, dropped their heads low and bit their lips. I understood what that meant.
편해지도록.
Requiescat in pace! The collar of Otis' clothes brushed against the wind. 07, guys. 07's in chat. And silence. And it's then broken by Chroma's roaring laughter. You fucking insane lunatic bitch. You shut up, you fucking insane lunatic bitch. At the same time, I could hear something else break.
어차피 다
Where's
같은
Saudi?
꼴이 될 텐데 챙겨주는 꼴 진짜 웃긴다.
You'll all meet the same fate anyway.
싱클레어, 이러니까 옛날 생각나지 않아?
Brings you back, doesn't it, Sinclair?
그때
Your
네
face back
표정도
then was real
진짜
priceless.
볼만했었는데.
크로마, 너는 죽어야만 해.
You have to die. That's my boy! That's my boy right there! Death! Death to the bitch! Stand up, Ben's little German boy! Yeah, that is the right way. Die!
너는 내
You'll
손에.
die by my... He was interrupted by the sound of a nail dragging across the floor. Oh, shit.
궤도라는 장착은
Oh, I clicked by accident. Oh, no, I hadn't. We thought we had failed him with our best, but not a scratch was on his body now. It was as if all his injuries healed in that short time. Oh, no. Yo, Game Boy! Thank you for the sub.
Fucking cunt.
Thank you for the gifted sub, lovely. I hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you. Fuck. Seeing him walk towards us in perfect condition fatigued the sinners. Rendered speechless, all they can muster from their hearts is a deep groan of contempt.
기도, 나머지는 왜 처리를 못한 거야?
Why can you take out the others?
용서하십시오, 쥐는 자시여.
Oh, one who
제가
grips.
이력하였기에.
항상 경계해야 해. 저 망할 철판떼기 머리에는 뭐가 숨겨져 있을지 알 수 없거든.
명심하겠습니다, 쥐는 자시여.
재회는 끝났으니까
I'll be
나는
heading
다시
back.
돌아간다.
Chroma turns around to walk into the burning mansion.
크로마! 돌아와! 내가 널 이 손으로 쥐어잡고!
아니지, 싱클레어. 항상 그랬지만.
A long smirk dances across Chroma's entire face. It's hard to tell if it's the violent blaze or Chroma's vice that's consuming the other. And then...
쥐는 건 나야.
I am the one that knocks. I am the one that grips. I am the one that grips.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Oh shit! I got hit.
듀라디아, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Okay. Did you have Tyrodia? No, I didn't.
잠들어.
비켜달라고 했잖아요.
침착하게 판단을 예상하십시오.
We love Chroma. I have a feeling if you like Chroma, there's something fucking wrong with you. I'll be real. If you're like yes W Chroma, I have a feeling there's actually something wrong with you, and you should probably be studied. Like I feel like there should be something wrong with you.
왜 하필 오늘 사물이 술렁했나? 그래서도 우리 숙소만 이 작전을 쓰는 거야?
W take cap finally? What do you mean finally? I have nothing but good takes. Oh, is it the case of like, oh, a hot woman is fucking crazy and a lot of y'all are like, W crazy bitch? Is that what it is? A lot of you are like, oh my god, she's a lunatic fucking freak that's crazy. I can fix her and she's hot. That's what it is, right? That's what it is. That's okay. Y'all are so simple. Y'all are so fucking simple and predictable, man. Y'all are so predictable.
예측할 수 없게.
잠깐.
흔들렸군.
속에서
What do you mean fix her? There's nothing to fix.
성탄절 정식색으로 알록달록하게 찢어줄게.
Oh wait, is it time? That's what I do, right? Even this one? Do I have to counter this as well? That's his skill. I can keep that, right? If you're a wizard, you don't need to? That's fair. That's fair. Alright. Alright, boys. Time to win. Holy shit! Time to win!
목을 내놓고 있도록.
선택받았습니다. 여기 심장이.
잠깐만요.
조금만
딸아이도
쉬었다 해요.
저를 기억하고 있으면 좋겠구려.
He just soloed everyone. Bro, he just legit just soloed everyone.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가. 하지만 아직 기약은 없다.
You should definitely get the Limbus dialogue mod. Sinclair got scared off. Funny 9-coin skill. Sinclair ran away mid-battle. Oh, Jesus. Scheiterhaufen. Shit house? We going to the shit house? Oh god, we're kind of... Okay, it's fine.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
야, 너!
Sinclair leapt forth to chase Chroma before anyone could stop him. However, he's blocked by the remaining N-Corp Inquisitors. In response, he swings his weapon with a tremendous force I never thought he could exert, crushing the head of the one who grabbed him. The Inquisitor collapses to the ground before even a gasp can escape their mouth. Sinclair would normally keep to the back of our group. This was the first time I saw him charge in unprompted like this.
뭐야? 너 이럴 거면 왜 여태껏 뒤에서 꼼지락거렸냐? 본인은 그대들의 숨을 멎게 한 기억이 분명하게 있다. 두개골의 틈새로 흘러나온 내
Torn brain tissues
똑똑히
spilled through the
보았다.
cracks in your skulls.
그러나
And yet here you
그대
heretics are before me on your feet.
지금 땅을 밟고 본인의 앞에 서 있군.
오히려 터무니없이 멀쩡히 서 있는 건
You're not the
그쪽
one to
같은데.
complain about miraculous recoveries. Guido examines me closely with his piercing glare. He then slowly nods as if his observation gave him the knowledge he needed.
귀하, 이단의 머리인 자여.
The head of a heretic.
필시 귀하가 신봉자들을
The
현혹시키고
false
있는 것이
shepherd enticing his herd into blasphemy. He proceeds to nudge his chin at the nailed corpses in the courtyard.
저자들은 불결한 몸으로 신성의식의 중심지에 침입을 하는 대죄를 저질렀다. 그리하여
Thus they have been punished
이단과
with the same
동일한 처벌을
penalty as
가했다.
heretics receive.
스스로의 의지 없이 기계라는 이물을 몸에 틀어박은 치욕도 겪게 했다.
Bodily mechanical intrusions being installed against the... Oh god, that's why. Oh.
하지만 그대들은 다르다. 이단을 신봉하던 죄는 이단의 죄보다는 경하다.
The sin of worshipping a heretic is less severe than indulging in heresy oneself.
하여
As long as you are willing to repent and cleanse your minds of
씻어낼 수
sin,
있다면 우리
we,
망치
the Hammer, are
그대를
willing to
용서할
demonstrate
용의가
forgiveness.
그러니 유혹을 마주한 불쌍하고 어리석은 죄인이여.
Are you gonna tell my group to fucking kill me and hand over my own head?
그 거짓된 기적을 뿌리치고 빠져나와
Kneel
내
before...
앞에
Fuck
무릎을
you!
놓이도록 하여.
The confrontation came to a standstill. No one seemed willing to speak first. Fuck you! I will. Fuck you! So you've all been under my spell or something all along? Who'd have thought that? I tried cracking a joke to lighten the mood a little, but no one laughed.
한태 씨, 저자의 말은 당신을 모욕한 거잖아요. 인간 취급도 안 하는 거라고요.
He would see you as a human being. I mean, you guys all call me Clockface all the time too.
그거랑 다르잖아요. 심지어 저는 그렇게 부르지도 않았.
Ishmael, you're a lovely person. Ishmael grunted.
그럴듯한 말만 대충 질러버리면 다 되는 줄 아나 본데.
You think throwing some fancy words around will be enough to persuade us? Do you know who I thought might speak up a bit more at this point? I would have thought, legit, I would have thought Don Quixote would have had a lot more to say about what's happening right now. But I think given her experience earlier, probably why they're not maybe willing to speak as much, because I really feel like yeah, she got bitched, so I feel like she doesn't really want to speak as much. But like I think out of everyone, Don might feel pretty about all this. Yeah, Don's being subdued right now by Virgil.
빠져나와야 할 놈은 너야, 가면쟁이.
Listen up,
머리가
faceplate.
멀쩡하게 달려 있는데도 그런 생각을 하냐?
You're the one who needs a little shaking off. It seems to me your human's brain just as defective.
기회는 충분하게 제공하였다.
Ample opportunity.
그대들 또한 매달리고 꿰뚫린 자들과 다를 바 없군. 나는 망치.
I am a hammer. Okay, this isn't the fucking rock, paper, scissors, you fucking dickhead, alright?
지는 자께 충성하여
I'm a
이단의
tool
몸을
for the one who
꿰뚫고
grips.
대업을 맞는
Tasked with the great mission of piercing the false flesh of heretics.
내 너희를 못에 꿰어 흙에서 가장 먼 곳에 위치하게 하리라. 죄를 참회하지 않는
But he who shan't repent.
야, 그 개같이 긴 시비는 언제 끝나냐? 흙으로도 돌아가지 못하리라.
Is not granted rest beneath the earth. So they even go grave digging. That's fucking crazy.
왜 하필 오늘 사람들이 술록팀만 그중에서도 우리 목숨만 이런 거야?
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
정해진 운명이라는 한절 장식 세고 아리셀로케다.
비켜달라고 했잖아요.
주라니야.
What the fuck?
도록 달릴 시간이다.
What the fuck? God damn.
왜 하필 오늘 사물이 술록팀만 그중에서도 우리 숙소만 이 작전에 투입되는 거야?
This fight was a pain if you had blunt, weak characters. Oh. Don't lose his coin toss on God. Hi, Ethan. 좋아요. He's on 20. Do I want to? Let's, you know what? Let's do some redding, because that sounds like fun.
무차 잠들어.
운명적인 죽음일세.
바비 교환.
Cleared. Use the counter while on the horse for wild. Okay, well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and then it's on 23.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
대행 완료.
구와 함께.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Double S3. Are you talking about skill 3 for both Heath and Don?
구와 함께.
Is that what you're referring to? He's got 2 coffins. Damn, bro!
미래를 과거와 같이.
He specifically? Oh, Heath had 2 coffins? I see. He's got 2 S3s. Oh, I see. The ground shook as Guido finally fell. I couldn't help but wonder if we really did him in, yet we were too exhausted to bother and take his helmet off to check his breathing. Jesus! Sinclair was repeatedly jabbing his spear into a dead Inquisitor. The corpse was mangled beyond recognition, its blood and organs spilling over the floor.
Sinclair, 진정해.
He didn't seem to care about anything other than the body he was set out to destroy. Occasional pants of rage and tearful gasps were all that came out of his mouth. I knew stopping him was the right thing to do, but no one dared to step in. It was evident that he was too blinded by ire to listen to us.
정신 차리게 하는 방법은 생각보다 참 간단하네.
At that, Don Quixote suddenly jumped Sinclair and pinned him to the ground. And then she started laying into his face! Jesus. One fist thrown after the other. Jesus, Don!
이거 말려야 하는 거 아니야?
냅둬. 분내나는 싸움 따위.
Jesus! A cloud of dust arose from her ruthless beating. After a while, Don Quixote cut her onslaught.
어떤가? 정신이 좀 드는가?
Oh, Jesus.
미안하네. 나도 종종 흥분이 몸을 잠식하면 곱비이른 말처럼 날뛰고 있지.
Rampaging much the same as the riderless horse.
그럴 때는
At such
내
moments,
친구들이
my old friends
정신
helped
차릴
me come to my
때까지
sense
나를
myself
두들겨 패곤했다네.
by beating me senseless. Oh my god.
그렇게 해야만 정신이
The only
드는 때도 있는 것
remedy
같더군.
to that fever that had overtaken me.
아하. 그러니까 베르길리우스 씨하고도 친구 관계라는 거죠?
그게
Oh, gee, oh, puss, oh, bro, puss, oh, brother, oh. Tears plinked down from Sinclair's bruised eyes. Oh.
가만두지 않겠어. 우리 집으로 가서 그 개새끼한테 말뚝을 쑤셔 넣을 거예요. 그런 다음은
Bro, the VA is doing such a good job. Dude, the VA is doing such a good job. The rest of his sentence was overrun with pain sobbing. After a while of sniffling, Sinclair finally seemed to calm down as he put a hand to his face and started muttering.
전 하루아침에 모든 걸 잃었어요. 그때는 저들이 못과 망치라는 이름을 내세우지도 않았고 저렇게 많은 인원으로 공공연히 다니지도 않았어요. 하지만 언제부터인지 자기들을 망치라고 하는 자들이 하나둘씩 마을에 들어서더니
됐어, 꼬맹이. 거기까지면 됐어.
Rhodia gently pat him on the back.
아직도 생각하곤 해요.
I still think that sometimes.
나쁜 꿈속에서
This is all just a
아직
bad
깨지
dream,
못하고 있는 건 아닐까?
and I'm having trouble waking up.
매일 아침마다 잠에서 깨서 눈을 뜨기 전에
Always comes every morning before I open my eyes.
이번만큼은
I wake up and see my familiar.
익숙한
Oh,
우리
he
집의
just,
천장이
oh.
나오지 않을까?
After he said that, he broke into tears. It only made sense to wait for him to settle down. Bless him.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가? 하지만
Bro's traumatized.
꾸려.
Bro is
여전히
traumatized.
난 아무것도 인간.
He's also one of, if not the youngest sinners. Yeah, he's just a kid. I feel very protective over Sinclair. I feel very protective over him. Like he's just a little boy, bro. Living his entire life playing the next morning will take him home at last. Yeah, he didn't deserve this. He didn't. Sinclair is indeed the youngest, conscripted right after high school. Delusional employee beats you to sleep ASMR. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like my inherent genetic motherly instinct this poor boy. Do you know what it is? That's what it is. This poor kid. I think everyone is protective over Sinclair. What about Chroma? Chroma could go fucking die in a fire. Chroma could absolutely go die in a fire. A lot of people don't like Sinclair, but he's always been in my top 10 sinners. Chroma should be skewered with a steak, obviously. Sinclair is my future husband. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, fair enough. Top 10 sinners is funny though, since there's 12. Sinclair is my number 3 sinner with Gregor. Honestly, I didn't really like Gregor that much. Like, I thought the first Canto was fine, but I didn't think his story was like that like compelling to me. I didn't really care that much, but I actually like him the more that the game goes on, because he always seems to be like, he seems to be kind of like the dad of the group in a way, a bit more rational minded with stuff, and like he's grown on me more over time. A Canto ending doesn't mean they stop growing. Yeah, like I actually like him more after his Canto. They all grow even outside their story, so that makes sense. Yeah, I like it. Dante is the mother of the... I don't think... Dante's kind of like the uncle that doesn't really know what's going on, but still has fun. You know, I feel like... tries to be the responsible uncle, but doesn't really know what the fuck they're doing. You know? That's how I feel. The sinner keep evolving as characters even outside of the Cantos. He's an amnesiac after all. Yeah, the uncle that's forced to babysit kids. The sassy aunt who talks shit about everyone. Nah. I don't even know how I describe Virgil. Which actually makes sense for once, because he literally has a clock head. Dante is truly the uncle. Half the time he's silly and awkward. Half the times he gives strong shoulder. Go. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. Who's your favorite sinner right now? It was Dawn, but I'll be real, Dawn fucks up too much and it gets kind of annoying sometimes. Like, I like Dawn for her silliness, but I don't know if it's my top anymore. Who's my favorite sinner? I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know. I could tell you who I'd like the least currently. Marisol, because like bro doesn't really do much. He just kind of interjects now and then. I don't really care that much about him. Like he kind of like expositions when he needs to, and that's really it. Like I don't really give a fuck about Otis. I don't like. I just find people like that grating. Like, oh, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up, just shut up. Yi-sung, I've not heard much of. I don't hate him or anything. I don't hate any of them, but I don't know much about them. Ishmael, I don't really care that much for right now either, but she's interesting. She keeps like making references to stuff here and there. Rhodia, I'm liking more and more too. Like she's also coming out a bit more as a character, which is nice. I kind of like her inputs. She was lower on my list initially, but now she's like got up quite a bit. Hong Lu, I like him, but I haven't heard enough of him. I don't know. It's like Ryoshu is cool, but again, need to hear more from them. I don't really have like a favorite per se. Hearing opinions of characters early on, yeah, like I don't characters that I need to hear more from. Mersal, Yisang, Honglu. Those are the three that I'm hearing the least from right now. Otis I don't really fucking care about. Ishmael seems interesting, but I haven't really been given much reason to care right now. Greg and Rhodia I'm liking more and more. Don is very silly, but I'm now starting to find them a little bit annoying sometimes. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Heathcliff? I kind of like Heathcliff, actually. I didn't particularly like him at the beginning. I thought he was too brutish. But actually, I feel like his character's changing a little bit, or like maybe they started to write him in a bit of a different way. Like I think they made him very overly aggressive and short-tempered at the very beginning. And I think now he's kind of less so. Ishmael is the best, followed by either Don or Yisang. I just haven't been given a reason to care about Ishmael that much right now. I feel like, yeah, Heathcliff, like, he has an aggression problem, but I feel like he's a little bit more mellow than like the very first time we talked to him. But he's kind of cool. Also, shout out to W Britain moment. What do you think of Faust? Oh, I forgot about Faust. Do you know what? Faust doesn't feel like she's part of the sinners. Faust feels like she's like adjacent to the sinners, but she's one of them. I kind of see her more like Virgilius almost. I feel like Faust is like, she's part of the group, but she's not part of the group at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like she's there, but she's not there. That's how I feel about her. I forgot she was a sinner almost. Demoted or something. No, not demoted, but like I feel like she's supposed to be more important in this than just like being a sinner with us or whatever. For some reason I feel like, yeah, she doesn't feel as cohesive in the group. The walk, yeah, Faust, I feel like Faust is there to give like exposition of things sometimes. Oh my wait, that's a thing? That's an actual thing? Merch? Ideal merch. You need to buy that. I can actually buy that. Which sinner would you smash? That's very inappropriate. I'm not going to answer that question. I think it's obvious who I'd pick. That is official merch? Wait, actually? Wait, Loki, I might cop one of those. It's all of them? Wait, what? I'm not answering the question. Check the Dawn one. I think it's really cool that Sinclair's having his like coming out of his shell moment too, but it's very obvious. But every single character I feel like has PTSD to some extent. Every character has witnessed like a tragedy. Every like death, murder. I am wondering, okay, here is my critique. I haven't really had much of a critique for Limbus apart from right now. It's not a critique, it's more like a prediction of how I'm gonna feel. I'm worried about something that I'm going to coin a term for, which is trauma fatigue. I'm worried that if this is a repeated thing of like, oh, like Gregor almost killed people, PTSD, trauma, people dying, bad. Rhodia killed and then had the entire like neighborhood killed, PTSD, trauma, bad. Sinclair, family killed, seeing people killed in front of them, trauma bad. I'm kind of worried about like trauma fatigue of like kind of becoming numb to that. Like, oh, more people dead. Oh, their family died in front of them. Oh, okay. Like I'm gonna be real because like I'm worried maybe if I end up feeling that way because I get kind of numb to those kinds of things. Like to me, it becomes like not shocking anymore, right? Like it's like, oh, more people dead. Oh, more people dead. I was like, oh, their family died. Not surprised. You know, like I think that's my first critique that I have of like doing the same thing but a bit different. It's like there comes a point where it's like not as impactful to me anymore. Maybe I'm just a fucked up human being. But yeah, just have a heart plus take in mind it's the city we live in. Maybe that's just the point of the city, to numb you to the horrors. They spice up the suffering after it's not that I want more suffering. I think you're missing my point of that. I think you're missing the point. I feel like sometimes when it's all about suffering and it's always like, how can we make the deaths the most gruesome thing, traumatic thing possible? It becomes hard to do it later and it be like impactful, at least to me, right? Like to me personally. I know you guys might be different. Like maybe I've just consumed a lot of media in my time and I get kind of like numb to this sort of stuff, but it's like, I'm worried to me it's not going to be as impactful if it keeps just like doing the same thing of like more trauma, more, and they try and up it and I'm just not going to feel it because like, oh, like, I don't know, maybe someone kills themselves or takes off their own head or something or like rips their own limbs apart. I'm going to be like, well, okay, you know? So I'm hoping that instead of going for like shock value, it goes for like depth and meaning of it. That's what I want. Because that's what I like about stories. Like I don't just want shock value. Because to me, shock value doesn't equal peak or cinema. Right? I know a lot of people like that. Like, oh, this crazy thing happened. And that's why people criticize Canto too, right? Because there wasn't like a shock moment. But I actually liked it because it didn't have that. And instead it was focusing on like the whys of stuff. And I like that way more. So I'm someone that prioritizes like depth and meaning of why something happens and the interest of that. Rather than like, this person just died, you know? So I hope that there's meaning to the deaths. Otherwise, and not just like for shock value to make it good. That's my thinking. Obviously, I need to play it and find out, but just to let you guys know where my head is at. Just to let you know where my head is at with this sort of thing. Canto 1 set the setting. Canto 2 set the characters. Both are important. Yeah, there's a lot of depth in Limbus. It's one of the best stories in Gacha. Took me 3 times to get into it. It's valid. I'd hope there's more to Limbus given its popularity. Oh, of course. I'm just like giving my initial thoughts, right? Of like where my head is at with it. I mean, I'm really enjoying it though. I hope that's kind of obvious. I'm getting quite into it, but I just worry about the shock value of stuff. Finally, some good story. You are at the 3rd trauma. Are they the same to you? No, it's not the same. It's not the same, but when I say like they're similar, I mean it in the sense of like they all experience a trauma they have like a PTSD from almost, right? Like they're all traumatized in similar ways of like people they care about dying around them, either caused by their own hand. Say like Rhodey is different because the people dying was kind of her own fault. So she suffered from guilt, right? So her problem was feeling guilty, and you could say guilt, or was it selfishness, right? You could it's a talk about both of that, right? Gregor was more of one of like forced duty almost, and things beyond his control, which is horrible to think about if something's beyond your control, right? Like that's a scary concept. And Sinclair is more, yeah, like a war vet. Like Sinclair is more a kid who didn't have a choice either, at least we know so far, And maybe he made a mistake somewhere. We'll find out later, I guess. But like I think he did something that he regrets too. But he has trauma of how he grew up and where he was, right? I'm wondering how Otis the Canto will play out. We'll find out. Yeah, I guess I'll find out later on with him. But yeah. Chat is getting day to sponsor. I'm not really reading chat very much. I'm kind of like glossing over it because I am worried you guys will just like fucking spill the beans. But that's kind of my thoughts about it so far. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Also, guys, it's 11 p.m. And I did say I would only play 2 hours, but it's actually been 3.5 today. And I think this might be a good place to kind of like pause for now. This is a good place to pause for now. Thankfully, chat has not been really good. Honestly, y'all have been really, really good. Y'all have been really, really good. Yeah, I'm going to stop with Limbus for today. I will play more on Thursday because I was late today. So I'll play like a bit more on Thursday and then again on Sunday. And next Sunday, I'll poll for the banner. We'll get the new Heathcliff. We'll do it then. You might end it Thursday. If we do, I'll pull then. Yeah, this is a good place to stop. Yeah, I feel that too. I feel this is a good place to stop. Also, guys, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you probably should. I'll probably hang out there later. We'll probably hang out there later. Tomorrow, by the way, big stream tomorrow. It's a Gacha Music Monday again. As you guys know, every single Monday we do listening to a bunch of OSTs and stuff from various Gacha games. I realized I forgot to announce what we'll listen to. I think it's Woowa. Yeah, because it's the anniversary, we're doing all the Woowa EPs. Yeah, sorry guys. I know a lot of you are like, oh, Woowa, we're listening to the Woowa EPs tomorrow. And then I think the week after we might do Honkai Impact. We'll see. But yeah, a long stream tomorrow. It's a long day. I've got to catch up on the NTE. I'm so behind. Dude, I'm so jealous of everyone that's just been playing NTE like every day. I'm like, I've had to live my life and play like 3 other games. I'm fucking, oh my goodness. You're hella bro, I'm so behind. Everyone is so far, bro. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. It's like, I've been busy. I've been doing other things. There's Woowa come out. I had to do the Zenless stuff. I had other stuff to work on. I had to, oh my god, bro. I just want to die.